Hello? Guumi Edgeworth is here. How is everyone? Hello, yes, Guumi Edgeworth is here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Brian. Hi, Lily Ghost. Hello, Jared. Hello, Kirby. Hello, Papa. Hello. Hi, Cookie. Hi, everyone else who's here earlier. Hello. Oh, thank you. What is my wrath? Because I could just eat you guys. But that's not my wrath. That's just normal. You know, you don't eat for normal. You eat because you like eating. I get it. I'm fond of my head as well. It has my mouth on it for eating. Nom. See, if I eat you, that means I like you because I only eat what I like, right? So, I like to eat stuff. Nom. So it's a compliment when I eat you guys, okay? Reading bald, just as once. I'm not actually bald though. I've got the Edgeworth haircut. I am a prosecutor, the best prosecutor in this land that's undefined. I'm gonna find you guys guilty. Hi, Double Red, welcome. You're guilty. Because they're for today, thanks for being prosecuted by. Okay, bye, Kirby. Thank you for stopping by anyways. You have a good night. Look like Karen. I know, right? This hair is so... For some reason, it works so well. Also, heart rate monitor is still on. I don't know what it means that it goes down and up and down and up, all weird like. So is that normal? That's a very high heart rate, is it? Maybe I'm just not healthy. 50-hour drawing. Ooh, I don't even have that sense of control or discipline to do 50 hours of drawing. We make your heart skip a beat. Does the heart rate monitor even like do that? Like, will it say that I skipped a beat? It's like 100 and -1. I don't even have idea, but you did though, so that's good. Seems a glitch and not a heart issue. I mean, I guess I should ask doctor, but I'm currently avoiding my doctor, so let's go into the game, okay? We haven't even finished the first case and it's already day 2. Oh, I should say doctor. No, but it's embarrassing. Also, I need to take off doctor. You know, it's another gripe that I have in real life. Why is all the more important stuff like the doctor, the dentist, the bank, the government facilities, they're all open 9 to 5 Monday through Fridays, but I work 9 to 5 Monday through Fridays. How the heck am I going to go to your government facilities if I can't take off, if I have to take off work, if I'm working? What do you mean? So, I'll have to absolutely take a vacation day or something, or do an extra day to go to anything important, do any of the stupid errands. How's it going, Irene? Yes, I'm Guumi Edgeworth. Take the day off and lose a day worth of pay. I know, right? I hate it. The good thing is my dentist actually has a half day on Saturdays, so I can actually do my dentist on a Saturday, but I cannot do doctors, and I cannot do like the government. I know the bank opens half a day on Saturdays, I think, so that's not too bad, but the government does not like to open on the weekends for like reasons. I guess it's good for their workers, but it's not good for other workers. Anyways, I want everybody to remember the most important part of the last 2 measures promise to get Gumshoe some ice cream when they're done. Oh yeah! I don't know if he promised that he will get Gumshoe an ice cream. Maybe like Gumshoe was gonna get himself ice cream. But we all know that Gumshoe just can't afford ice cream. I want to go to bed, wake up early tomorrow. Okay, night, Corgi. We're gonna go into the game. No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're gonna, let's see. Game audio should be on still. We ended up here, right? As a recap from yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday, the last time we played, someone attempted to assassinate the president of Zenfa, and then, they didn't do it, and then their bodyguard, this Bastion Rook guy, died, took the bullet. I will take a grenade for ya. You know, that kind of stuff. But it's a bullet. And then, the Shelly the Killer came along and was like, oh, we want Edgeworth on the case. Even though the other night person was like, no, I don't want Edgeworth on the case. And then Edgeworth got on the case. And so now we're here. We're here. We turn off the BGM. There we go. Oh, let's see. I didn't change any of the settings, so I think the game audio should still be okay. Hi, Nancy. The devs for former IBLRT. The what? What? Okay, with the death of Bastion Rook and the revelation that Shelly the Killer was in our midst, the case had taken a turn we could have never predicted. Mr. Knight ordered that the door to the presidential plane be open, and the emergency personnel attended to Mr. Rook's body were asked to leave. With the scene cleared, we stepped cautiously aboard. Edgeworth is so, like, melodramatic in his narrating. Zenfa presidential plane. Oh, Shelly the Killer still has Mr. Knight in a... He's not even holding him because of his injured left arm. It's just a knife. Like, Mr. Knight could literally just sidestep out of that situation. It's not holding him. No president in sight. Now where could he be? Who knows? They just left the guy's body in the middle of the plane? Just like that, bleeding out. Just put him on a stretcher, my dude. And so he's hiding behind the bulkhead door over there, huh? Is he? As courageous in the face of danger as ever. Ha! Sorry to disappoint, but you're seriously expected to be standing here waiting to meet his assassin. Oh, but we established that Shelly the Killer, even though he is a hired assassin, is not the assassin for the president. Even though he was hired for it, he didn't do it because there were 2 assassins, and then we suspected the tabloid guy, the tabby, the guy, the person over there with a big backpack. We suspected her of killing or doing the shot at least, and he's super innocent. He's super innocent this time. He did say that he had a job for assassinating the president. He just didn't do it. So we don't know what's happening. As we've already established, my interest lies only in the successful conclusion of this investigation. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, if you'll be so kind as to examine the body. Alrighty. My only option right now is to play along. The rest is up to you, Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, we told that Gumshoe to surround the plane so that the killer does not escape. So the attempted assassination of the president has become the murder of a bodyguard. Hey, you look like you could use a little help, Mr. Edgeworth. Not that I need it, but yes. That's what I thought. Then there's nothing else for it. Kay Faraday, great thief extraordinaire. We'll just have to take it from here. What's Kay gonna do? Oh, really? You're going to solve the crime for me? Nope. Oh, okay. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. Kay is not that smart. But she's smarter than... Arguably, she's smarter than Maya. I thought not. But I will provide vital assistance. Now, let's go scouring this crime scene from top to bottom. I do like Kay, though. I do like Kay. Not a high bar. Oh, burn! We love Maya here, okay? We're in this household, we love Maya. Maya's just not the smartest tool in the shed. She's smarter after she grew up, though. I just didn't finish playing that game. She's great, yes, we love her. However, Missouri constantly looks unimpressed. That's the whole point, isn't she? Isn't he so imposing, looking down on people? Hey. It would take Mr. Detective Gumshoe a while to assemble our backup, so I'll need to draw this part of the investigation out as long as possible. Oh, so he's gonna take as long as possible. We're gonna be buying some time. Yeah, Maya's great. We love Maya. We love her and her burgers. What is this? 2 gas masks in case of a poison gas attack, I suppose. The president certainly seemed to think he's at risk of assassination at all times. Wow, gas max! I've never... Max? Gas? We're gas maxing here, guys. Nope. Gas masks. Oh boy. I've never seen one before. I've heard plenty about them, of course. Oh, for a fellow thief, I presume. No, from the Jammin' Ninja. You know, my favorite kids' TV show. Oh. Princess Murasaki was getting married, but Toxic Ninja Wolfsbane showed up to lay down some sick burns. Oh my god. And time to tune out. Might save myself a brain cell or two. Oh. Yeah, Edgeworth. Save your brain cells for me. I could use some brain cells. Especially from... I bet Mr. Edgeworth's brain cells are so high quality compared to mine. Let's see. A riot shield, and next to it, canary in a cage. Oh my gosh. Aw, she's so sweet. I want one. Did you ever see a cuter partner in crime? Partner in crime? Well, yeah. She will help me in lockpicking. A canary? Lockpicking? I don't think so. I don't think so. What, you fool? I had Guri. If I said yes, what do you mean? He said yes. Guri is the cutest partner in crime. Oh. I would just mess up the crime scene. What partner in crime? I ate some curry, I ate some rice, and I had some kabocha, roasted kabocha. That was... Oh, and I had some Takis. There's a limited edition Taki that was, it's called Kaboom. It's a sweet and spicy sriracha flavor. It actually tastes like spicy ketchup chips. I really, really like it. I think I'm gonna get another bag before the limited edition itself out of here. Anyway. Also, as I was saying, canaries don't lockpick. They don't have opposable thumbs. Everyone needs a cute mascot to help lessen the depth of her body. Am I at the cute mascot? I don't contribute anything to your crime heist? I feel a little called out. I tried some curry instant. Oh, curry instant noodles are yummy. It was pretty good. I've tried the kaboom flavor. I still prefer chili Asian sweet flavor. Really? I don't think I've had the Asian chili flavor in the whatchamacallit, in the Takis. Which sauce did you use for your Takis? Hi Sophie, by the way. I didn't use any sauce. It just came with it. Oh, gonna burp. Okay. No greater ally than nature. Oxygen sauce. Oxygen sauce. Sadly, such birds are more commonly used to detect poisonous gases. Yeah. Canary in the coal mine is for toxic gas leaks. A canary or other small animals have more sensitivity to poison gas. So if a canary dies and you see it, it means that there's some level of poison gas in the area, and that's why humans would not be affected yet by that amount of gas, but that means it's time to go. It's time to schmooze out of there. Let's go to high. Okay, hi Char. I answered what's your food though. I think that's high enough. Pretty sure you can just detect carbon monoxide. Yeah. Wait, this one isn't actually for that, is it? I mean, it seems like the president has of everything, including a life bolt, I think. I must scour the scene and inspect to catch my attention. What is this? What is this? Finn is only Char. Hey, no, Char is worth saying hi to. I guess answer his question. These personal safety alarms are very colorful. Looks like they got lots of use as well. I like the president. He seems like a thoughtful guy. Why would he need personal alarms? He's a president. Buying these for his kids, maybe his wife too? Why would they all be here if that's the case? No, they're for his own personal. Yeah, what's the... Objection, Your Honor. It's simply not possible for one person to use this many Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he bought them in bulk on Amazon or something, and he haven't gone home in time to give the whistles or the beepers, the alarms, to his family. Maybe that's the case. Why, you ask? Because he is human and therefore possesses only 2 hands. Oh. Are we sure he has 2 hands? We haven't seen him yet. Or maybe he has a 3rd hand behind his back that we haven't seen. 20 hands wouldn't be enough to count the number of objections I have to that objection. Oh, it's a bulletproof vest. Wait, if the bodyguard was wearing a bulletproof vest, or if like the president was wearing a bulletproof vest, then how did he die? That looks heavy. So this is what the president wears, huh? Must be made of something super special. Yeah, it's the president from bullets. What? So not for... Wait, so this was a president's bulletproof vest? That means the bullet did connect with him. Then who shot the bodyguard? What? So it's not for show? Of course not. This is a bulletproof vest. Wing. Did your parents ever want you to become a lawyer? Oh, I don't know. They wanted me to join debate club, maybe to suss out if I could become a lawyer, but I refused to go to debate club, so therefore, Popo! My cat's meowing really loud. Popo. So therefore they never pushed me to become a lawyer because I'm always a quiet child. Why didn't you say so? Now I feel silly. What is this? Documents of some kind? That's Snoop. Snoop. It's time to snoop. Parents interested in trial. Oh, my parents did send me through a what was it? It was like a poli-sci camp. I don't remember if it was like 1 week or only a weekend or a long weekend or something, but it was like a political science camp. So like we had to go visit City Hall. We had to dress in like suits. We had to make debates. We have to talk about like making policies. Yeah, political science. I hated it because they forced me to do it, but every other person that was in that program was there of their own volition. So they were like super gung-ho about becoming like the future politicians or the future officers of X, Y, and Z. And they were like super into debates. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm not here for this. Yeah, sounds like, yeah, I know, right? It was a sleepover with all the future politicians of this nation. Oopsies. We could always steal a glance. Imagine wanting to become. There are so many people who want to become a politician. I have a family friend. My parents have friends, so there's a family friend's daughter who wants to actively become the next female president. I think Kamala Harris may or may not got her beat, but she really wants to become a female president. So, like, she's working so hard on it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, good for you. I do not want to touch that arena with a 10-foot pole. Let's go me in a suit. I don't think I look good in a suit, but that's just me. Another security plan. Oh yeah, like the one from the trash can. Oh, this is different though, because the knight's on the other side and the rook is on this side. Precisely. But wait, something feels off. This one. In a suit like really tight or normal? I mean, I don't like tight clothes, so it'll just be normal. But you could draw me in a tight suit if you want. You know, with a pencil skirt and everything. I can't, in real life, I've never worn a pencil skirt because I don't have any assets. No assets to accentuate with a pencil skirt. It's the same rough diagram as a stage area. Yeah, like the other one. This one from earlier, you mean? I just try to stay out of politics. Yeah, sing. What would the suit be made out of? I mean, most suits are made out of plastic because it's polyester. Nothing different, I'm sure of it. What could it mean? Time to use my power of deduction! Deduction! Your Guumi says otherwise? Well! Deduce that this is different from this! The two plans are different. But tight clothes are cute clothes? Yeah, tight clothes are cute. Was the security detail reorganized at some point? Well, yeah, because the one we found on the trash, it said like, oh, because of Mr. Knight's injury, they switched places for some reason. Huh? Oh, you're right. Yeah, see? Rook reposition in light of Knight's injury. Yeah, we made some last minute changes. It was a moderator cosplaying as you, but Chad doesn't know that. No corpse, please. Hello. I can't read that, but hello. President orders. Why the urgency? Because of what happened the day before, the killer here tried to take him down. He infiltrated security detail, posed as one of us. Rook figured it out first, but not before the guy got within striking distance. Oh, so the killer was attempting to assassinate the president yesterday, the day before. Oh my gosh. Good morning. It's not morning for me, it's good night for me, but good morning to you. Speaking of clothes, what are you wearing during the winter? I don't know. I don't remember. It's not the winter yet. I don't remember things if it's not immediate. If our leader hadn't stepped in just then, we all had been out of a job. Wow, there's so many hands. Oh my gosh. He's choking Mr. Knight. I thought he was supposed to be going after the president. Why is he choking Mr. Knight? It's warning from you as well? Oh, okay. You Japanese? Okay, no Japanese. I don't... Nigate desu. Nihongo nigate desu. But he made it, and our friend here wound up with a serious twisted arm. Ooh. Oh, so this is when the killer got his injury and why Mr. Knight has his neck brace. And where were you while this was happening? I was getting choked out by Mr. the Killer. You were the first one I overpowered, weren't you not? Oh, that's embarrassing. If Kay says that's embarrassing, that's embarrassing. Shut up, kid. Someone say thigh socks. Oh, I do like high thigh socks. Not socks. So many THs and S's. Ah, now I get it. Your neck has barely begun to heal, and you've already forgotten who I am? I'm disappointed. What? It's you! Busted my neck so bad, I can't even look to my right. Oh, that's what happens when I get out of the bed the wrong way. If I sleep wrong and my neck gets like I wouldn't be able to move my neck either. Japanese good? Oh no. My Japanese is bad. I was somewhat astonished to have sustained an injury at all. A testament of Mr. Rook's skill. He was truly a master of his craft. Oh, that's so sad then that the talent died. Unlike a certain other someone I could mention. I'm just as good as he ever was. You are a pawn to his queen, my young... What? That's a weird relationship. What the heck do you know? I feel like the relationship between rook and knight and pawn and queen, it's all like weird. I can't. Like I look like a stand user. Which one? The killer or the knight guy? That's why you remember Mr. Rook's name. You admire her skill as a bodyguard. Indeed. While I was serving on the team, I learned the name of all the operatives. Oh, yeah. I mean, he can't compare. Yeah, that's true. But he is, in particular, stayed with me. It joined the very short list of those who have ever successfully wounded me. Oh, the killer is so... Like, everyone knows that... Everyone looks to the killer as, like, the de facto, the best martial artist, the best, like, James Bond, or the John Wick, if you will, of the assassination world. Hi, Conway. Welcome. Enjoy your leg. The pink one? Yeah, the pink one. That's the killer. Imagine the killer is like this universe's John Wick or something. So that's a connection he was talking about. And that's why we changed the security plan. Had to be sure there wasn't any more assassins in the ranks. The president didn't want anyone on stage he didn't trust, and he only trusted 2 people. Me and Rook. Yeah, Shelly is very cool. Literally the killer? Yeah, Shelly the killer! It's a pseudonym though, it's his assassin name. I don't think he has a real name. We don't know his real name. What does that how does that explain your change of position? Oh yeah, he switched over to the right hand side. I told you, I can turn my neck to the right. Could only cover the president's left side. Oh, you know what? That's kind of bad. That's still kind of bad. You need your head on a swivel for any kind of thing. So I wound up coming to the right side of the stage. The right side of the stage. The right side. So he looks the right way and not the left way. So that means he couldn't have seen like who shot, because the killer came from the left side. So wait a minute. No, because he's facing the other way. So he could only look towards the president, but he can't see the right stage left, which is right, which is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have the worst time figuring out my normal left and rights. To have to handle normal left and right and stage left and right, this is gonna be horrible. A curious figure of a curious animal with a curious expression is staring straight at me. And look, there's a big lever right by his butt. Oh. Should we? Don't even think about it. Oh, I wasn't thinking about anything, I swear. I imagine that lever opens the panel beneath my feet. Ah, I see. He's standing on a trap door. Oh! Okie dokie, you have a good day at school. I can't read your name still. I strongly advise you not to pull it. Do so and you will regret it. You know, I'm okay with taking some advice, especially when it's from a professional killer. Makes sense, makes sense. Can't see that, can't look at that. We already saw all of that. Do we have any logic? Do we have any logic? Let's see. Can't turn his head. Something, something. 6-shot revolver. Bulletproof vest. No, nothing that works. Okay, let's see. Oh, what's this? Is this security? It's a bank of monitors displaying camera feeds from in and around the plane. Is he actually pro or just some dude who got lucky? You mean that the killer? The killer is like supposed to be like super pro. We know him from the second game of the original trilogy. He's supposed to be super pro. I must scour the skin and inspect anything that catches my attention. Okay, so that one's broken. Oh, burpees. Those monitors are displaying the cockpit and parts of the plane's exterior. That's not what I was pointing at, but okay. But I don't see anything out of the ordinary. What is this? Is this inside a safe? Why are they looking at a plushy bowl? What on earth is this? Oh, that is the president's... Oh, it's the president's favorite plushie? I mean, this president's supposed to be super controversial to the point that, he gets assassination attempts left and right, so why does he have such a cute plushie? It's a display. It's a memento of something. Anyway, don't touch. As if that's the case, then why has it been left up here by, like, nobody cares about it? Yeah, it's pretty weird. Oh, it's not a screen! It's an actual plushie in the housing of the television area. Oh, I thought it was a screen that they were like surveilling the inside of a safe, but no, this is actually like a cubby hole. Please, the judges taste in plushies. Oh no, I'm not. I'm saying it's a good thing. Because no one can be pure evil if they like plushies. Even the most evil, diabolical person, the most controversial of people, if they like a plushie, then they're not entirely evil. I certainly wouldn't be the first place I would think of display a beloved item. Yeah. Wait, are these shards of glass underneath it? I thought something seemed strange about this cubby hole, but now I'm sure of it. There's almost certainly another monitor here. There was almost certainly another. I can't read, man. I'm having trouble. It's only one horn. Yeah. That's us. That's the cockpit. That's outside. This monitor is displaying a feed of this very room. They didn't go cheap when they bought these, huh? Very high res. I'm afraid I can't quite tell myself, but I can even see the little crow feet around your... Oh. The crow's feet around your eyes. Oh my gosh, Kay, don't point out people's crow's feet. That's mean. Oh, my bad. They're just the usual deeply etched lines, you know, on your forehead. Oh, don't mention people's wrinkles. That's rude. If you've quite finished. Okay. So then there's these outside. That's the outside of the plane. Most intruders would not hope to approach without being spotted. But such measures will be mere child's play in my case. No way there's a monitor in the monitor cabinet. Maybe it's useful to have a camera inside the monitoring cabinet. What if the person that's monitoring you is falling asleep? Then you can monitor the person that's monitoring you. Well, you're saying you can get past cameras like these without being seen? Of course, with ease. You have to teach me how, please. Are you taking you're taking apprentices by any chance? Oh, she's gonna turn into from a great thief to become a great assassin, and Edgeworth will be like, no. Kay, you do realize who you're talking to, don't you? Sorry. Had to ask though, what a great skill for a great thief to know. Yeah. Unfortunately for you, I'm not the type to take on understudies. Oh, but I feel like the killer is like a generational name. I feel like they should have the killer should have an understudy. In the future, of course, when he's training his successor. You're not, huh? Shame. Shame? In what way exactly? I know it is my. Oh, I already read that. Me reflecting back on every pure evil villain on my list, Guumi is onto something. Yeah, totally. None of the pure evil villains like plushies. So, am I allowed to look at this closer? No. And they're not showing the broken one. So... nothing else to look at here. I guess not. What is this? Yeah, the killer's kind of title. Yeah, he says that he's like a third generation the killer or something from the second game. I'm kind of thinking of Asmodeus or Demogorgon as a plushie. Hi, Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome. Someone has left an inflatable boat and an oar here. Probably so it's ready to go at any time. Wait, but there's only one oar. You can still row with one oar, you know. You'll row in circles unless you go from one side to the other, to the other, to the other. Okay, fine. I'll look at the body. I must scout the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. This case. Both of them were carrying this case. What is up with that? Oh, hi, Jayway. Welcome. It's a bulletproof attaché case. That's an interesting word. Bodyguards use these to shield their clients from gunfire. Why can't they just use the riot shield? They have one. There were some in case photograph too. Yeah. Look. Looks like Brooke and Knight each had one. Bulletproof attaché case. Jotted in my organizer. Oh, the photo I snatched. You can hardly steal a photo at a public event. She is stealing the likeness, the image of the people. I'm snatching up a moment in time. That's what I'm saying. You're snatching a moment in time because otherwise it's lost to the annals of history. You gotta take pictures. I take it snatch is your new favorite word? Hey, maybe. K is like me coded for real though. I could be K Faraday. I would be Guumi, the great thief. I'm a jelly, I'm a squishy, I'm a slippery thief. You can never catch me. He had a gun. The victim was also carrying a revolver. It looks like he was trying to use it. You've already stolen hearts. Oh, man, I'm such a great thief. I already got your hearts, and I didn't even have to try. And I didn't even notice either. Like, didn't even know I stole them, and I already stole them. I'm such a great thief. I'm like already, the first-rate ace thief. Already agreed. You're there to make us look less evil? Hey! Looks like he was trying to use it. Yes, he probably drew it on instinct when he felt threatened. We should check to see if he managed to fire any rounds. Oh, that's useful. So a lot of suspense to kind of over the Guumi Edgeworth. Guumi Edgeworth drawing Guumi. If you want to, Zovi, it's not like I'm not particularly looking forward to it or anything. Anyways, I was just picturing it in my head and oh there. No other signs of the weapon being used. Was the one on loan from then Vtu? Yup, sure was. We're always issued the same gun same model gun. Put that gas can down, what do you mean? The bullet seemed to have entered just under his armpit and went clear through it. Clear through his body. Oh, so maybe it could have just been one because it went through his body and probably through to the president's bulletproof vest. That would make sense because there were only 2 shots were fired and 1 missed completely. Got the bullet passed through the body. Super yabai. Oh no! Oh no! oh no! It was in an area the bullet vest didn't cover. Oh, so they were wearing a bullet vest, but he got hit in the armpit. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Like it was on purpose or something. The cause of death would appear to be loss of blood. Attempts were made to stanch? I don't know that word. Stanch? Oh, attempts were made to stanch it, but to no avail. The victim bled to death. Bullet passed clean through. Okay. Likes are hidden on Twitter now, so I'm allowed to like whatever yabai stuff you post. The medics must have been brought in to try and save him. Sadly, it was too little too late. Oh no. Poor Rook. What else? Okay, that's general. Victim, the bodyguard president of Denfa. He's one of the guys that brought the president inside as soon as the shooting started. Which means he continued to do his duty right up until his dying breath. Oh, that's so nice. At least he'll get posthumously promoted. I mean, okay, it's better to know when to say nothing at all than to end up with your foot in your mouth. What does that mean? I mean, bad to Guumi or get bonked. Hey, this is my stream! I can't get bonked in my own stream! I learned my to the day they bring likes back. No way! X is not gonna bring likes back. For sure. It would be funny if they actually reveal the bookmarks, though. That was a prank, right? That was like, that was a joke that was going around that they're hiding the likes, but they're publicizing the bookmarks. And that's way worse. What do you mean? I mean, bodyguards don't even operate on the same rank promotion system as the police in the first place. Is there anything else to look at here? Oh? Trapdoor? It's a trapdoor connected to the lever on the curious figure. If someone were to open it, everyone would fall through. Mr. Rook, Mr. the Killer. Don't even think about it. Yeah, don't even think about it. I wouldn't dream of thinking up ways to take you down. Might I suggest you keep your monologue internal? Oy. He's got nothing. The whole body was just one thing. So I think we're good. Let's go have art tips and tutorials there. Oh yeah. Me too. I have a lot of tips and tricks, live 2D tips and tricks in my bookmarks. Okay, now we could talk to the killer, I think. I have high hopes for your investigation. I do hope you won't betray my trust in you. Okay, we could talk to him. I just wanted to know if he was wearing clean shoes. Oh, his shoes look very clean. A mutual understanding. Things are progressing well, I hope. There's no need to worry. Things are progressing just fine. Remember, I absolutely despise betrayals of all kind. Oh, he got betrayed in the first time he came in. The Justice for All, that's the game that you see the killer. Remember, okay, but yes, I know. Edgeworth was there for that case. Indeed you do, so please, do take care not to double-cross me, accidentally or otherwise. Nyarg. I really have no choice but to do as he says, for now. Assassination attempt. Can't believe I let an assassin onto the president's plane. You know very well that it was for the good of the investigation, Mr. Knight. Don't give me that. I know what you really want. You do indeed, because you heard me say it already. I wish to know the truth behind Mr. Rogue's death. But you did also say you were asked to assassinate the president by a certain someone. You seem to have forgotten that there are more pressing matters at hand. Yerk! Ack! Oh! I like the tension? I like the tension, yes. I don't often carry out unpaid work, but it's not entirely unheard of. Oh. Unpaid killings. Oh! Fine, I'll get back to investigating. Good. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if he will say something. I wonder if he will... Maybe the bulletproof case? You really think that's a key to crime? Oh, no. This is all... you may not seem like it, Mr. Knight, but Mr. Edgeworth has his own method. His reason for presenting such an item myriad times... yes, precisely. I won't get away with that too many times. So that was another...
Absolutely, she's on the case. GLHFGams.
Hi, MDK! Thank you for the 690. I am on the case. Yep. And welcome in. Chica noko, yes. I bet not even Rook saw it coming. And who would blame him? Guy like that getting killed by some minor league hack. Quiet, please. Nyug. Yes, hello. Happy midweek. Happy Wednesday. Yep. Now, Mr. Edwards, continue with your investigation. Right. What's he hoping to achieve here? Okay, so we didn't really get anything from all the presenting. I'm a deer and a jelly. A jelly? A deer? Oh my gosh. Do we have any more logic? Oh, we have so much logic. Okay, the bulletproof vest. And the bullet that went through the victim to hit the president. I think that should connect. At least I think so. That's my logic. Is it Edgeworth's logic? 2 bullets were fired in total. We know this because 2 shots were heard. One traveled through the flag and into the balloon. The other took Mr. Rook's life. But there's a bullet in the president's vest too, right? How's that possible? See, I made this deduction. I'm so smart. I did this before they even prompted me. I'm so smart. How indeed? The numbers don't add up. However, there is one possible explanation. There is... After passing through his body, the bullet that took Mr. Rook's life then found itself lodged into the vest. That's what I said. I'm so smart. I'm just like Edgeworth. You guys can't see it, but I'm doing the finger thing that when he's tapping his head. I'm so smart, just like Edgeworth. It's like we should you know, work together. In other words, 2 of our bullets were in fact 1. No way! You should be proud, yeah. He's right. If the president hadn't been wearing the vest, things would have been a lot worse. And he wasn't injured at all by the impact. Even when obstructed by a vest, a bullet can inflict serious damage. Oh yeah, I did hear that even with a Kevlar vest, the bullet could give you a huge bruise. Yeah. I wish I could stay by for class tomorrow. Okay, no worries, Muffin. Hello and goodbye. Good luck with your classes. Oh yeah, school started for people. Oh my gosh. I hope school isn't too hard for you guys in the beginning. You can break ribs. Yeah, I heard. Even obstructed by... Okay, I already read this. Sure. I've known guys who have got broken bones that way. Yeah! That's what we just learned. But the president's okay. He's made of strong stuff. Ooh, school's alright, I suppose? Yeah. I hope you guys are doing well in school. School's important, okay? Sounds like you didn't even need a vest. Oh, okay. Let's not get carried away here. I want that bullet's ballistic markings analyzed. Remind me what those are. Oh my gosh, this game loves to talk about the ballistic markings on a bullet. It's hilarious because they repeat it over and over again, the definition of a ballistic marking. Anyways, bye Muffin! Oh no, this game because of the memes. Ace Attorney is so much fun. Guns leave a unique pattern of grooves on every bullet they fire. By examining these grooves, we can use them to identify which gun it came from. Think of them as fingerprints of sorts. It's like the fingerprint of the gun, quoth the what they said in the first game. You can tell all that from a bullet? Then what are we waiting for? Analyze away. Might be easier said than done. That bullet hit solid armor. That impact will have completely flattened. Oh man. Oh, burpees. You'll be lucky if there's anything left for her forensics to find. What? Oh, but it was all set for some analyzing. Me too. Bulletproof vest data. Stop the bullet. The bullet itself was crushed flat on impact. Oh man. Well, we could talk to this girl that was our suspect, for the assassin. You need the bullet to be in good condition? Yeah, that's so sad. I didn't do it. I'm a reporter. I bag scoops, not souls. But then why lie about your jacket and the laser sight? That was... I just, knew y'all would think it was fishy. Yeah, she looks so sad. Is that really all it was? Please, you've got to believe me. I would never do something like that. I'd like to tell you everything will be alright, but just try not to worry too much. She looks like she's not the one, even though she's super sus. Like, she's super, like, suspicious with the whole jacket and the sight and being right there and in the wrong place at the wrong time, but still, she looks like she's not the one. If you really are innocent, I prove it, one way or another. Okay. Thanks, Chief. I believe in you. How many times must I tell you? I am not your chief. You could be my chief. I mean, what? Oh, sorry, Ruffles. Clean forgot you were chief number 2. He's not chief number 2. Edgeworth's so kind. Yeah, Edgeworth is actually really caring for the innocent, because he you know, we even knew from the beginning, right, that when he was in elementary school. So this is a backstory for people who don't know Ace Attorney. In elementary school, he's the one that stood up for Phoenix when everyone else in the class was like, oh no, Phoenix is the one that stole lunch money, blah 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 blah. But like Edgeworth is like, there's no proof, and therefore you can't trial him like that, blah 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 blah. And so that's why Phoenix became kind of a lawyer in a sense, is because Edgeworth is like defending him when he was down, and so that's why there's a ship for them too. Hello, hi Ender Lollipop guy, welcome. That's not what I meant to. Oh, oh, maybe I should present to her the laser sight gun. Because Maybe she knows? Yeah. It was Miles' lunch money that was stolen. Yeah! The Miles' lunch money was stolen, and he's the one that still defended Phoenix, even though everyone else thought that it was Phoenix who stole Miles' lunch money, but no. Suddenly, the prosecutor pulled out a revolver and pointed it right at the innocent young reporter. Her tried to drive over almost before it had begun. She crumpled doll-like into a watery grave. That's not what happened, Tabby. Perhaps, if you'd actually been shot, I would understand you saying such awful things, Miss Lloyd. But if I wait that long, I won't be able to say nothing at all. True. Oh, so she couldn't say it. Can I present profiles? I cannot. What about the plan? Oh, the prosecutor's manner is Popo! Meow, don't meow at me, I'm busy. My cat's, needing attention. He crossed a subject without mercy. I was rendered speechless before. Oh no, I presented the wrong thing again. When something smells, yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. Maybe we could talk more about her tape? Sure, I was the one who made that recording, but I know, you don't need to say any more. At the end of the day, I'm just a lousy reporter who can't speak for herself. Let alone the people. Aw, you're so sad. That's not true. Even if you can't, the evidence can speak on your behalf. That's true, that's true. The truth is always hidden within the evidence, and it will always reveal itself in the end. You cannot hide from the truth. Thanks, Ruffles. I'll be stealing that line if you don't mind. Sure. If that cheers her up, I suppose I can let it slide. Official names are amazing, but man, some names, it's gonna take years for me to break that. Yes, that's why I didn't play the fan translations, because I know how important the names are, and I'm not gonna be able to change my mind after that. Is there anything else that I could talk to them about? What else? Oh, I could look at the store. Hi, Kurumi. Welcome, welcome. The president is on the other side of the store. And what a door it is. Bet I could get the better of it, though. Get the better of it? Thorns aren't there to be beaten. But look how heavy it is. Look at the— oh, she look. Oh, Kay is doing the boxing stance. Look at that lock. It's just sitting there, begging me to try it. Calm down, Kay, and think. Oh, why might this door be locked? For me to open it, of course. That is not it, Kay. Okay, unfortunately, the Kay's boxing animation is glitched. It doesn't loop. Oh no! I hope they fix it though. Precisely, for you to open it. Oh, of course. Oh, dot. Wait, what is the right answer? Oh, Kay's got Mr. Edgeworth confused. Oh man. Okay, so have I gotten everything? So that means I just have to logic? Yeah, the boxing animation is cute. Let's see. Nice position. It's on the right, so he moves to the right side of the— turn the stage to the right to move to the right side of the stage. Is there anything? I mean, if I do these two, right? If I do the 6-shooter revolver and the Rook's gun, that just says that there's still only 2 shots that came out. That, like, there was no other shots. Will that do anything? The 2 guns are exactly the same. Meaning it's likely that the one that we found is also from them fall. Okay, revolver data updated. The bodyguard all got their guns from Zenfa authorities, right? Yes. Are they like super rare or anything? No, I don't believe so. Well, it could be rare here in this country. Burpees. This model isn't exactly easy to come by in this country. Ah, that's what I was saying! Yes, me and him is thinking the same. Of the same brain cell. But certainly not impossible either. Boo! And here I thought they might be valuable treasure. Don't steal evidence or crime weapons. Yes, it's something of a shame. Well, I just mentioned treasure and you actually responded for once? I only mean to point out that if the guns were rarer, it would be much easier to trace them. Ah, that's why. Which would have made them treasures of evidence variety, I suppose. He was thinking about the other way. See? Everything's a treasure hunt one way or another, including this investigation. You're right, though. You're right. We're basically treasure hunters. For evidence. You could say that. All right, then. It's treasure hunting time. On with the investigation. Yeah, I'm gonna steal the truth. But hey, shiny. That's me for real, though. I get distracted by shiny things so often. Oh, so that was the end. Okay, we got that gives me peace of mind because we got all the stuff. Because if we didn't get all the stuff, then we wouldn't have moved forward like this. That's quite enough investigating for now. What is taking so long, Detective Gumshoe? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, have you solved the case? Oh boy, have I solved the case? Oh man, no, not yet. Is that so? Then perhaps interviewing another key witness might help you do so? Another witness? Who? You don't mean... The most important witness of all, the man on the other side of the door. Oh, the president! Are we gonna talk to the president? Are we gonna see the guy with the muscles? He really intended to have me question the president? Winston Payne! No, not Winston Payne! Even though he was there, so he should technically be a person of interest, but you know. Now, if you would be so kind as to summon him, Mr. Wedgewoosh. Stop right there, the killer. You are nuts if you think I'll let him anywhere near you. ... Well, Mr. President, I'm sure you're watching us through your security feed, aren't you? In which case, I politely request that you show yourself. That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. If I'm a president, I would not. Even though, I would value bodyguard's life, but that was what they were hired to do. They were hired to protect me, my life, me as a president. Grr. I'm gonna drink some water. Everyone else drink water. Make sure you're hydrating. Dot. So many dots. We go Dippin' Dots? Are we at Universal Studios? Are we gonna get some Dippin' Dots? At the movie theater? Dippin' Dots are expensive, but I'm sure the president can afford it. So many Dippin' Dots. There's water and rum. Are you drinking again, Bubba? Drinking the blood of the bread? Oh, well then. If nothing else, we now know what kind of man you really are. Mr. President! Stop! You can't do this! Let's all just calm down, alright? Come on, Detective. Where the blazes are you? Eek! What's happening? The lights! What's happening? Listen well, Mr. Edgeworth. I would advise you to stay very still. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what's in it. Oh, okay. It seems I would not be granted my audience with the president after all. Even with Mr. Knight's life as my bargaining chip. No, stop! Nyarg! Oh no! I hope he doesn't do the thing with the knife. Eek! Kay, you won't get away with this, the killer. Is he taking Kay? I've seen enough, and now I know the truth. Wait, what? What truth? The killer knows the truth? Where are you? Where'd you go? Narg! I leave the rest in your capable hand, Mr. Edgeworth. Look at that. Look at that shot, though. Look at that back shot. Like, it's so majestic. He know the killer. Oh my gosh, he know the killer. He is the killer, but not this killer. Worse. Edgeworth? Detective Function? Sir, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Oh, he got conked out. Mr. Edgeworth, no! He got conked out. I must have been knocked unconscious. Sir, you're okay. Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Never mind me. He didn't hurt you, did he, Kay? Nah, I'm fine. Only just woke up myself. So they all got conked out. My head will be sore for a while, but that's about it. So you can stop worrying. If I got conked out like that, I would have a dent in my head because I have a squishy head. Squishy head, you know? Go squishy head. And so if someone go like BAM to my head, it would be like, you know, a dent. That's gonna just slowly come back like memory foam. Yeah, exactly. Like that emote. Detective, did you manage to stop the killer? Oh man. Squishy head like baby. Yeah, squishy. Squishy. Miss Lloyd came running out of the plane and she told us he's flown the coop. Oh, so he didn't do it in time. We're too late. I'm sorry, sir. Oh, he took too long to get back up. That's so sad. Bodyguard over there told us something too. Seems there's an inflatable boat missing from the window. Oh, he took the inflatable boat. Burpees. The killer must have stolen it and rowed himself across the lake. I feel like he didn't. That was a decoy. It was just a decoy. What about the cordon around the park? I'd called everyone back in to stake out the plane, including the guys stationed across the water. Oh no! Gumshoe, you messed up! Oh! No, so he's completely slipped through our fingers? Not the best look for the department, but yeah, oh no. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Knight, you're alive. Yeah, no thanks to that murderer. Oh, that reminds me. I found this lying on the ground next to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ooh, the calling card! The infamous calling card of Shelly the Killer, marked with a seashell. Guess he wanted to leave a message. Ooh, left behind adorned with a distinctive shell. The killer usually leaves these next to the bodies of the victims. Oh, I'm not a body. Edgeworth is not a body. He has got a body, but he's not a body. He's alive. But you're not dead, sir. Yeah, because his name is Shelly. Do you understand? Oh, but it could have been. Maybe that's the message. I can't stop thinking about his parting words. I have seen enough. And now I know the truth. I leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh? He's seen the truth. In the dark? Maybe there's something glowing in the dark that we must look at? Maybe we gotta turn off the lights. Turn off the lights again. How did he turn off the lights in the first place? How do you turn off the lights in a plane? It's not from this area, is it? Now I know the truth. The truth about what? Roger that. All clear out here, sir. Over. What's going on? That was the president. He's coming out. I hate it. Yeah, we're gonna see the president! Everyone! Salute! Oh, look at those muscles that are pretty well rendered, but could have been more rendered. Oh, so he's the president of Zenfa, Mr. Dijiang Wang. Of course, Mr. Mustard, Mr. President, Mustard President. Mustard President! And you are? It's an honor to meet you, Mr. President. My name is Miles Edgeworth. Oh, he's so stoic. Honors all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am Dijiang Wang. Your efforts on behalf of Zenfa has not gone unnoticed. You averted something of a crisis. You must be referring to the Yatagarasu case. This is from the first game, Ace Attorney Investigations 1. Thank you, sir. But all I did was solve a few local cases of murder in one day. You are too humble. I have been observing your investigation. You are an impressive operator, Mr. Edgeworth, even if the killer did get away. That's very kind of you to say. So he was watching through his security feed. Sadly, I must inform you that this is as far as your investigation goes. Uh-oh. We're getting blocked. We're getting blocked by the president, Mr. Mustard President. Oh! What do you mean? ... Hear me out, foolish prosecutor, for I shall say this once, only once. Why is he calling me a foolish prosecutor? Knight has apprised me of the state of the affairs. And from this point forward, the case will be handled by Zenfos Police Force, the finest in the world. I don't know, man. Last game, we saw Zenfos Interpol, and he was a little gung-ho, if you know what I mean. He wasn't very smart. He was determined, but he wasn't very smart. Even with the killer out of the picture, they're still looking to get me thrown off the case? What do you mean? What do you think you're doing, pal? Nobody talks to Mr. Edgeworth like that. Dude, Gumshoe, you're talking to a president of a foreign country. Maybe you should, like, step down a little bit? That's a little scary. If it hadn't have been for him, the killer would have... Detective. Forgive him, Mr. President, but I must confess to being somewhat confused. I fail to see how or why this case falls within Zenfos jurisdiction. Yeah. Joom Raid? Oh, hi, Raiders! Hi, Inochi, welcome. Who's raiding? Because YouTube's raid message is still broken. Who is the one raiding? You fail to see. Enough, puny prosecutor. Oh, the PP. Puny prosecutor, the PP. Hello, hi, Joom. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. My name is Guumi. I am a trash jellyfish. I'm currently cosplaying as Edgeworth, and we're playing Ace Attorney Investigations. Hi, Flash. Hello. Thank you for the shout-outs, Baba. But anyways, puny prosecutor, PP. You seek explanation from a head of state? I say no, 1,000 times no. I will not explain myself to you. Aw, man, he doesn't seem like a cool person, and he has a cool plushie and everything, but he doesn't seem like a cool person. Hi, Gina World. Welcome. Chat present voice is investigation. Yes, this is investigations, yeah. Now, hand over the evidence you have gathered and remove yourself from this plane. Oh, man. He's not very good. He's not very chill. No. I'd do as he say if I were you, Edgeworth. Nyarg. This can't really be the end of the line, can it? He's so, like... I don't want to say it. I heard this from another Let's Play, where they described Edgeworth as horny for truth. Horny for justice. And he just cannot let a case go. Forgot the toilet area, right? Yeah, extra toilet area. Yeah, Edgeworth says that. Yeah, my goodness, Edgeworth just will not let a case go. Case evidence handed to Mr. Knight. Oh no. Like a dog with a bone, exactly. Why? Why let us come so far only to pull the case out from under us? Now, you may leave. Knight, detain the suspect. Oh, the lady, the tabby. To make an attempt on my life? To murder one of my faithful servants? The effrontery, the villainy. Oh my gosh. This guy. Oh man. Look at me start on Edgeworth, she won't stop. No, but he's so cool. He's got a hard-on for justice. We all love justice. I didn't murder nobody. Oh, double negative. That means you confessed. Executed. Cause I main as well. Yeah. Shut your mouth, Miss Journalist. I. Answer me this. In a world already lousy with lies, with deception, with sin, and iniquity. Oh my gosh, iniquity. There we go. Execute. Off with their head. Off with their head. Yeah, exactly. He stand by and suffer yet another crime to go unpunished, but she didn't do it. Oh my gosh. He's talking like he's making a speech, like he's persuading someone as a president. I say no, 1,000 times no. There can be no forgiveness. There can be no surrender. Why, you ask me? Then I will tell you. He's hiding something. I'm certain of it. Oh no, Edgeworth, are you going to accuse a president of a crime? We all know that they don't get that equates to nothing. That nothing happens. And if I leave now, we'll never know the truth. It's got a hard on for justice. I mean, it's true. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, there's got to be something we can do. Oh my gosh, look at sprites though. They've got immunity, yeah. Look at the Mr. President's arms. He can definitely not scratch his own back. He needs his bodyguard people to scratch his back. Oh, his whole like chest, his arms. Oh my gosh. Like, he is standing in that like imposing frame, not because he wants to, but because he cannot put his arms down because his muscles are so big. No, why the IRL politics? There's no IRL politics, it's just true. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not gonna go against my own rules. How many times have you faced situations like this in the courtroom? You've confronted the lies of witnesses and encountered the arguments of other lawyers. Has the critical evidence always been laid at your feet? No. And yet, you always get the truth of the situation in the end. By the way, this is not in blue text, which means he's actually saying this out loud. And everyone can hear him. Everyone's like, Mr. Edgeworth, we could hear that. You know, you're talking out loud, right? Which are your greatest weapon of all? Words. Yes. Sticks and stone may break my bones, but words could land you in jail. Haha. Tisku, tisku, tisku. Uh-oh, we're doing the whole like chess thing again. Oh man, I'm so bad at this. The first time I failed. Now, let us analyze the state of play. Be gone, puny prosecutor, in other words, PP. Or do you dare defy the direct order of a president? Yeah, chess-based thing. He's not going to listen. He clearly means to drown out any objections by means of pure rhetorical force. When an opponent is on the offense, the best thing I can do is bide my time and wait for an opening. As he said himself, he's a head of state. A seasoned politician. He won't open himself up to attack easily. Yeah, politicians know not to answer questions. I can't let him bully me into submission. I have to stay calm and alert. Oh my gosh, is Edgeworth gonna be able to get something out of a politician? Please. If I can read his movement and expression correctly, I may be able to find my moment. My first aim would be able to find out why he's insisting on Zenfa taking over the case. Okay. That's our first course, we have to remember. Have you played SOJ? I have not finished SOJ, unfortunately, Spirit of Justice, because as I was playing it, I got to, I think, case 3 or 4, and then my battery died, and I forgot to save for an entire case. So I lost an entire case of save progress, and I was too depressed to keep playing. So I have to eventually get back to that. The board is set. Time to make my opening gambit. Okay. Mind chess! Commence! So... Who will take a look at explaining me why I'm on... Who will take over the case? Please about the case. Did I give you permission to speak? No, 1,000 times no. Oh my gosh. Bide my time? Well, I am the leader of Zenfa. Have at least you say ruse... Ruse? I have no time for your insolent backchat. I was simply hoping to confirm one basic fact. You say that the investigation will now be assigned to your national police force? I do. Now, enough of your pointless questions. Do you think I'm gonna... yeah. You must have realized by now what a massive corner you've talked yourself into. Oh man, I didn't do it right. I can't tell. I can't read body language very well, especially cartoon body language. Can't let him bully me. Just stay calm. Read his movement. Yeah. Edgeworth. Oh. Yeah, I got to this part. I got this part. By time. We've gone through this part. Do you really think I'll give up? Oh no, I already did that. Oh gosh, I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was the. I picked the wrong one. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I lost the save file. Okay. Bide my time. That's it. Yes, attorney wants to time to correct answers make no sense. Oh yeah. I think you get it. Good boy. The interior of this plane is the sovereign territory of Zenfall. You have no right here. Is that so? Oh, so they're doing the extraterritorial rights thing, where the plane is the embassy. Could it be that our current location itself is significant somehow? I should keep that in mind. It could be a useful clue. Oh. Explain to me why I'm off the case. Could you at least explain to me why I'm off this case? Imbecile. Oh, he called me an imbecile. Cease your insolent jabbering. I need not explain myself to you. My reasons are my own, and they're none of your concern. Oh man. This president. Perhaps it's time to employ my clue. Are they related to our current location? That's what we got. In the course of our conversation, I've deduced certain facts from your behavior, Mr. President. For example, you seem particularly aggressive when discussing our current location. Because he's no current, he doesn't mean he doesn't have the rights. Yeah. You smart Alec. As you said yourself, the presidential plane is a sovereign territory of Zenfall. And from that, we can infer that you believe the rules of extraterritorial applies inside here. Is that correct? Enough. So cease your objectionable whining. Are things getting too hot? You're ranting and roaring all you, but you won't be able to escape my scrutiny. It was unmistakable. The moment I mentioned extraterritorial, you seemed visibly agitated. Why are you sorry, Sophie? You'll never be quirky as Alba. Yeah, I remember Alba. He's so cool. It was yes. We destroyed one of his pieces. He doesn't want anyone in the room. Yeah. You think you're clever, don't you? Let me answer your little question. It's true! Extraterritoriality applies! Your laws mean nothing here! And why does that matter, you ask? It matters because it means you are powerless. You have neither influence nor authority here. Interesting. Now, this word is going to trip me up so much. If they're gonna keep telling us about extraterritoriality, extraterritoriality, I am gonna die. So the extratortoise issues does have something to do with all of this. Let's dig a little deeper into the claim that the plane is sovereign territory, shall we? Extra toilet. Ooh, I got my time back. I can't say extra toiletarily either. That's also hard. This next move will surely decide the victor. He may be the president, but nobody's untouchable. I just have to find the right angle of attack. Does that rule really apply here? You believe that the extra tortoises apply here? Can you prove it? Do you even understand what you're asking? Of course. If I didn't, I wouldn't ask. Extra toilet area. Oh, I could do extra toilet area. Have you no shame calling into question the good name of one such as myself? Nothing to be no, bide my time? I have no more time for this. You clearly cannot be saved from your own foolishness. You needn't worry about me. I'm not the one that needs saving. That would be Miss Lloyd, the woman who is being wrongfully accused of this murder. Extra tortoises? Extra tortoises. Your chivalry is admirable, but it changes nothing. The right to extra tortoises cannot be denied. This is Zenfa. Zenfa really likes their turtles. You're so cute and so immersed in the game. Oh, thank you. If I want to take this any further, I'll need a clue of some kind. Let us try another track for now. Oh, okay, so that was the wrong one, but it's okay. Surely, you see that you've overplayed your hand. Nobody asked for your opinion. You need only obey me, nothing else. I'm not a citizen of Zenfa. I don't need to obey you. Bide time. ... You dare tell me how to govern, how to lead. You dare contradict me. On the matter of Miss Lloyd's guilt? Yes, I do. Yeah, you don't need to be a leader to talk about innocence. No, she is guilty. She's a culprit. There's nothing left to debate. That's not it. That's not it. By time? I feel like he hasn't really given me anything. Edgeworth is smarter than Steve from Blue's Clues, and he only has one clue. Yeah! Oh my gosh. Who else would have fired from outside the plane? There is no other viable suspect. Fascinating. That's my thoughts exactly. Fascinating. So he's claiming that Miss Lloyd fired at him from outside the plane. This could be a vital clue. Ooh, so now we could play this one. You believe that extra tortoises apply here? Okay, we already got through this part. Bide our time. We got through this part. Chivalry, something something. The right to extra tortoises cannot be denied. Zenfa, something something. Time to deploy my clue. She fired at you from outside the plane? Go, my pawn. Yoomp. I may not be able to call the extra tortoises of the presidential plane into doubt. However, according to you, she shot at you from outside the aircraft, correct? In which case, extraterritoriality should not possibly apply in this case. Your assertions is entirely without merit, and the detainment of Miss Lloyd cannot be justified. Oh. So if you shoot from outside the country into the country, then they can't be prosecuted? Nyarg! How could I have... Oh, bested by a mere prosecutor! But I am the president! The president! Oh! He's going ham. I'm more cute. Guumi says, I'll try. Usually in pain, I'd rather sleep, but definitely gonna try to be in the Hollow Night to Hollow Guumi Night. Hollow Guumi Night. Checkmate. So, does that mean in real life, if you are standing outside of the country's border and you shoot someone from there into that country's border, but that guy that died is inside the country's border, then you have to be prosecuted from the country that you shot from and not the person that died? Is that the person that died's country? Is that how that works? Is that... because I've never heard of this. I trust you won't mind if we continue our investigation now, Mr. President. I guess, I guess. Grrr. Grrr. I hereby officially and unreservedly confirm my approval. Wait, he just gave up? Consider a gesture of magnanimity and generosity for which my good office is known. What do you mean, good office? You just yelled at me for like 15 minutes. As has ever happened before, but it will definitely bring up question regarding jurisdiction. Yeah, And hello, David. Welcome. I didn't see you earlier. Mistakenly and irrefutably. For which reason? Oh. I didn't... There can be no other outcome, for our goal are lofty, and our hearts... Why is he going off? People of Zenfa, I swear to you, here and now, this investigation will continue. What's his angle, man? when he could have just said, okay, you got me? Why is he postulating? Mr. Knight, if you could care to return the evidence? Meh, take it. He is dramatic. Got the evidence, yippee! We did it, Mr. Edgeworth! We sure did. And now the investigation can continue. Whatever, enjoy your pocket full of pawns. More PP! I'll be over here enjoying how you put them into play. Then you will definitely enjoy my next move. Mr. President, one more favor, if you would be so kind. What is it? Could you please give us your testimony regarding the incident? Oh, we're questioning Mr. President! Now you want me to testify? Wow, that's your next move? If you want the president to testify, you'll have to take him to court. All in good time, Mr. Knight. He will get his day in court soon enough. Wait, are we really accusing the president right now? Are we doing it? Are we doing the do? I mean, what? If a person of interest refuses to cooperate at the investigative stage of the process, they are obliged to provide detailed justification as if they're reasoning for doing so. Oh, taking the press to court, that's sad. That's hard. That's sad. That's like, I think you skipped a few steps. That's... Oh, what's the matter? Is there something you'd rather we didn't know? Calm down, Knight. I'll do as the prosecutor asks. We'll have to make it public? Yeah, Thank you for your cooperation. Oh, he bowed! Oh, the bowing animation is so rare, but I love it. I love when Edgeworth does the sweeping bow. Hey. Now listen, and listen well. Whoosh. 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 Testimony, let's go. Where was I when the incident occurred? The stage, of course. Yeah, I love the bow. Suddenly, Rook and Knight jumped in front of me. Then, bang! A shot rang out, and plain unblemished, plain unblemished balloon of red exploded nearby. Not hesitating for an instant, my bodyguards tried to escort me back to safety of the plane. And then, the second shot. The bullet went right through Rook and lodged itself in the bulletproof vest I was wearing. Doesn't he know Edgeworth would just make a twit longer? Yeah! Edgeworth's twit longer would just be a Google Doc. A 55-page Google Doc. He would not... Edgeworth would probably not pay for Twitter Blue. I don't think he'll think it's worth it. He'll just make a Google Doc. I guess if you look at it in one way, the president's also a victim here. Yeah, the victim of an attempted assassination. Rook was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. But that makes it even weirder. Why would the target of a crime try to obstruct the investigation? Yeah. My guess is that there's something behind all this that he doesn't want to make public. Oh no! Illegal activities from the higher-ups? Who would have known? A cover-up, huh? I knew there was more to this case than meets the eye. Like Transformers. More than meets the eye. Ooh. And the president is the only one who knows the truth, isn't that right, Mr. Knight? Time to get to the bottom of this once and for all! Oh, I doubt we'll get to the bottom of this once and for all. This is only the first case. Rebubble! Yeah, the judicial system is absolutely wild in this game. It's supposed to be a dystopian future, right? But the future is the past. Press. Hold it. And how would you describe the incident exactly? Oh, you naive little man. Do you really think your silly simple questions will shake me? I was involved in a craven attempt to silence me in cold steel. And while I was speaking to my adoring public, no less. By the way, why is Zenfa president here anyways, in this country? I don't actually know. What was the thing? Why are they here? Suddenly Rook can jump in front of me. Okay, hold it. When I stepped in front of you, were you aware of the fact that you were being targeted? Was I aware of that? No, I was aware of my audience, nothing else. When I stepped out on the podium, I entered another world entirely, a place of rapture, a place beyond words. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's called stage fright. I thought you were like a deer in a hot spotlight. Yeah. I think they said why at the absolute beginning. Oh yeah, I don't remember. To give thanks for to give thanks for the elimination. Then why is he like so like gung-ho about debating and saying how like imposing he is? He's supposed to be he should be on his hands and knees in front of Edgeworth, because Edgeworth is the one that eradicated the syndicate that was selling fake bills in their country. He should be super more grateful to Edgeworth. No, without time, no. I remember every second, every moment indelibly etched into my memory. All these people and their vocabulary. Oh gosh. When Rook and Knight stepped in, I was shocked, overwhelmed, taken aback. Then bang, a shot rang. I'm playing a blah 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 balloon. Something about balloons. Because a personal thing that hasn't been revealed. Oh. Bang, balloon. About that red balloon. Are you trying to test me, Mr. Prosecutor? No, Mr. President. I simply wish to confirm what you remember. Oh, very well. There were two very large, very round balloons, one on each side of the stage. Their deep crimson hue stood stark against the sky, just as the security plans said they were. Same security plans that we found in the trash can, I assume? Rook and Knight leapt to my aid just before the balloon exploded. So... But wasn't the Steel Samurai balloon the one that got balloon baboozled? Yeah? But they was like... they were like red balloons. But it was the Steel Samurai that got ballooned. Yeah. It's silver. Can I present it? Oh, music stopped. That means I'm right. Yeah! He hates his own police force. Well, oh yeah, that's right. Then why did he make sure that he wanted the Zenfa police force to work on his case when he hated his own police force? He's trying to cover something up. He didn't want his own police force on it either. You say it was a plain red balloon that burst. Oh my gosh, my heart rate goes up when I present something because I'm afraid I'm wrong. But I strongly beg to differ. What? Take a look at this. I think you'd agree that's hardly plain, wouldn't you? No! Oh my gosh, look at his face. Maybe that means I'm right. Use something you really shouldn't have. What do you mean? No! I'm metagaming. I'm metagaming. What? Who is that? Mr. President, meet the Steel Samurai. I would have hoped you might recognize him. Especially if you were hoping to ingratiate yourself with the people of this country. Or just Edgeworth, because Edgeworth loves the Steel Samurai. Yeah, you need to watch the Jammin' Ninja too. He's amazing. So you see, the balloon that was struck by the bullet was anything but plain. It was in fact of the Steel Samurai. But the briefing mentioned two plain red balloons. And there they are, right at the security plan. They do look pretty plain, don't they? Just simple round balloons. Getting the answer right cures any ailments I suffer from. Yeah, exactly. Knight, what's the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Yes, Mr. President. It seems the Steel Samurai balloon was borrowed at the last minute, sir. Oh my gosh, there's so many last minute things that happened. Borrowed? That's what we were told. Guess they only reported the incident to us bodyguards, though. Seems that there was a little trouble here on site last night. One of the original balloons burst somehow. So they swapped it in an emergency replacement. Yeah, one of the stall holders happened to have it. Is it Shelly the killer? From what I hear, he was more than willing to lend it out. Oh, it's too bad because he lended it out to the speech that it got popped. A very happy-go-lucky kind of guy, they said. Oh no, it's Larry. Larry still owns the samurai dog stand. A happy-go-lucky stall holder with a steel samurai balloon to spare. Huh? It's the butts. Oh man! Look at how, from this angle, that looks even more sad. Oh. They filled just the bottom part up with air to make it look like the other ornamental balloon. Oh! So that's what it was supposed to look like. So it is red. So it was upside down. Oh, okay. The picture's in my mind now. Ooh. So while it was a steel samurai balloon, it was made to look like a plain red one above water. Oh. That's the long and short of it. Knight, why was I not informed of this? Oh, sorry, sir. We didn't think it was a pressing issue. And indeed, you saw it and knew no different, correct? Yes, I suppose so. Did you really have mistaken the steel samurai's pants for a plain red balloon? I mean, from the picture, it looks right. Still, Mr. President, I struggle to see how you wouldn't have noticed something different about the balloon. Of course! What's that out? Yeah, that's nice thing. What's that outburst about? Now I remember. Oh no. I can barely see the balloon. You couldn't see it? That's right. The wind was blowing too hard. The flags to the sides of the stage were flapping incessantly and blocking my view. Is that so? I mean, that would make sense. I could believe that. Did you see Samurai Dog examination dialogue? I think I did. Yeah. I don't remember. It was from yesterday. I mean, Monday, and I've already forgotten. Yes, those two flags. They were being blown back towards me. Oh. That would have been a strong wind blowing right around that time. Strong enough to blow the flag in just such a fashion. Oh, but that doesn't work, right? Because the bullet went through the flag in the specific trajectory that we already drew, and it was not that one to hit the balloon, or else it wouldn't make any sense. It had to be the other way, right? The conflicting of arguments. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Thank you, Mr. President. Your testimony has revealed yet another contradiction. It has? Yes, a contradiction that would turn this entire case on its head. Oh, because if the flag got shot and the balloon got shot, that means the bullet's trajectory is wrong. It means the bullet's trajectory is from the stage. Oh! When I arrived at the scene, the wind has died down and the flags were resting calmly for the most part. But if the wind had previously been blowing the flags and the president's described, a certain piece of evidence suddenly takes on a very different meaning. What piece of evidence? I know it. It's this one. Take that! Take that! Oh my gosh. It was someone on the stage. Someone on the stage was the one that shot the balloon from the stage. Earlier, we deduced that the bullet struck the steel samurai balloon. And the bullet that passed through the flag were one and the same. From these two things, we further deduced the trajectory that the bullet must have taken. Yeah, like that. And we concluded that a shooter must have fired from the left side of the spectator area. But if the flags were blowing as the president described, their conclusion quite different. Yes. No way, if the flags were pointing the other way. Exactly. Our trajectory changed completely. It would be towards the president. The president shot the balloon? Question mark? Or it was a knight. If we trace the trajectory back to its source, we can ascertain who really fired the shot. Wait, but Mr. Edgeworth, that would mean... Yeah, I know. Oh, we may not yet understand the reason why, but it can only have been one person who did it. Oh! Oh! They wanted Sakura sign to have the word Sakurai on it, despite where the best effort it was cut off by a lantern. Ah, okay. Who has a bullet's new trajectory? It's probably Knight, right? Because there's no way that the president had a gun, so it would be Knight. Take that. The person who fired the shot was none other than you, Mr. Knight. What? The pass from the balloon right through the flag is directly to the spot where you were standing. Updated. I'm so smart. Oh. But the guy's one of the president's bodyguards. Why the heck would he go around shooting balloons? This is absurd. What exactly are you trying to imply? That Mr. Knight, a man who has saved my life countless times, is my would-be assassin? Seriously, Edgeworth, we put up with a lot from you, but this? We're President Wang's bodyguards. We're the pieces put on the board to protect the king. But if he was the White King and you were a Black Knight, maybe you would be the enemy's knight. I'll handle this, Knight. Sorry, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, the wind was indeed blowing quite fiercely around the time of my speech, but the wind can pick up and die away in an instant, can it not? Therefore, I need proof that it was blowing hard enough to lift the flag during the crucial moment. Wait, you are the one that said the flag was blowing. What? I wasn't here. You said so. The first shot was fired right around the time the president raised his fist. The picture that K took. Is it going? Oh, the flag! There's a piece of the flag.
Take that!
Your proof is in this picture right here. This should be good. Which picture? Where? We can see which way the flag was really blowing right here. This way, right here. That's part of the flag. Well, did you deny that color shows the flag? It shows the flag, doesn't it? Nyarg. There we have it. Proof that it was blowing towards you at the moment of the shooting. So that means our pal over here did shoot the balloon, making him the assassin? Mr. Knight? I don't think he's the assassin, though. Because it's different. It's still a different angle between Rook and the president, right? So he's not the assassin. Mr. Knight is not the assassin. Yeah, I don't know why he would shoot the balloon, though. He may have shot the balloon, but the president was on the other side of him entirely. Therefore, he can't have been aiming at the boss. Yeah, besides, why would I even shoot the balloon? Yeah, why? Watch how you answer. I might aim for something else. This, Mr. Knight and trigger discipline is not of the same sentence. That was the point, I'm sure of it. If I can figure out what it was, perhaps I can finally put this whole conundrum to rest. Knight definitely shot the balloon. Okay. That fact alone changes everything about the case. Where is his gun? So, if it's premeditated, that means the Knight is part of it, right? No. No logical connection. Darn it! Oh, I've got an aneurysm. I'm so sorry. Knight's position? Shot to the right of the stage? Oh, brain blast! Brain blast! Yeah. Squish. I gotta squish my brain back together. Why did Knight's assignment position change? I told you I can't turn my neck to the right. I could only cover the president's left side. So I wound up moving to the right side of the seat. So is that the only reason? Let's suppose that the plan hadn't changed, and the knight has remained posted on the left. He can't. If he would remain on the left, that means he would have shot the president by like that from that angle. Oh, if he was not able to turn his head to the right, he would even have to be able to shoot the balloon closest. Would he even have been able to shoot the balloon closest to him? Could it be that the security plan was changed for the express purpose of popping one of the balloons? Huh. And if we suppose that to be the case, the two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point? I mean, yeah, the date on the plans are different. Yeah, we make some last minute changes yesterday. President's orders. That's right, the president was the one who ordered the change. Oh, so the president's part of this. The president is part of this. The president was targeted during his speech, a premeditated attack, and then the change of plans. So the plans would have been foiled by the sudden change of plans from the security details. So something went wrong here. But by who? If I'm reading things right, the president knew in advance about the balloon shooting, which means he must have had foreknowledge he would be in someone's crosshairs today as well. And if that's true, then everything else had been bothering me falls. I'm not that smart. Mr. Edgeworth, please walk me through it. How did the shooter get the gun past such heavy security? And why would they carry out the shooting wearing such conspicuous items of clothing? Why use a laser sight that would give away their location? And how did the president suffer no injuries at all despite a direct hit to his vest? These are the questions that Knight and the president don't want us to consider. There is only one possible reason for Mr. Knight to have fired his gun. To create the illusion of an assassination. So they're faking it. They wanted it to look like an assassination attempt, but it isn't. What? Huh? Oh gosh, that guy's sweating. Idiot. You do understand what you're saying? Oh, I understand. All too well. I understand everything now. Mr. Edwards, please tell me what you understand. Most of all, I understand why you were so keen to take this investigation off my hand, Mr. President. You wanted your real plan to remain hidden. Yes, it is the president who made this plan. Oh, he's sweating so hard. Oh my gosh. Oh, how dare you speak to me like that? Is this some sort of sick joke? If he was wearing my heart rate monitor, it would probably be going 150 and up because he is going hard. He is so sweaty. It was me, Barry. No, it's no joke, I assure you. It's simply the truth, as revealed by the carefully application of logic and reasoning, nothing more. Oh. The first shot was fired by Mr. Knight with the specific intention of hitting that balloon. The sound of gunfire and the bursting of the balloon was guaranteed to cause a panic. And then he fired again. He did? Yes! He fired 2 bullets, both of which were aimed at the balloon. As for why he did so, it's because the second shot was designed to create the impression that the president has been hit. Huh? Huh? So then what's the deal with the one in the vest? I'm willing to bet that bullet was planted there long... The bullet was on the vest before he wore it! That's why he didn't break anything and there's no bruises! Oh! Yeah, how was Rook shot if both shots were towards the balloon? Yeah, exactly. Gamurfer. Haha, Mr. Heroic President didn't take a bullet after all. Hold it. That's not true. I was shot, I tell you. We'll be able to verify that for ourselves once we take a closer look at the bullet. At the very least, we can expect to find traces of Mr. Rook's blood on it, correct? Oh, that's right, because it supposedly went through Rook's body. Yerk? Oh, look at his face. He goes like, oh, puff, puff. But you said it yourself. You found the shooter in the photograph. The person with the red hood.
Objection!
I thought I made myself clear. Oh, that's the truth that Shelley figured out? Oh, really? How would he have figured it out before Edgeworth? The trajectory points to only one possible shooter, Mr. Knight. Then, where does Tabby fit into all this? She was simply one part of their plan. In order to place suspicion elsewhere, they set up creating a fake assassin. The highest suspicious person with a red hood. I have yet to ascertain exactly how complicit Miss Lloyd is with the whole scheme, but I can say with some confidence that none of the shot was fired by her. Yeah, she didn't have the gun. She probably just had like a laser pointer or something. I suspect her only job was to point a laser sight at the president. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Oh, I'm so smart. I have no idea what I'm talking about. That's right. Then I was tasked with turning your jacket inside out. The moment the crew flew into a panic, the crowd flew into a panic. Yes, thus making the mysterious red-hooded shooter disappear in the blink of an eye. Why does one look like a lion? No idea. I think that might just be like genetics. Then, when the gun and the security plan was later found in the trash can, it would have all appeared to have been the work of an assassin so skilled it would manage to thin air. Then the case would have gone cold. Exactly what a friend here was hoping for. They didn't want us to investigate. They were doing this on purpose. They were doing this as a publicity stunt. Oh. Makes sense now why they want you off the case. Publicity stunt. Indeed, because the entire affair was a cheap ruse perpetrated by the president himself. Marg, 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 marg. Right. His muscles deflated. Oh no. Look at him. Look, he's so pudgy now. He's so pudgy. Look at him. He's got physics on his cheeks. No, Norg. The president's mask as well and truly slipped. Literally. Admit it. The entire assassination was a lie, wasn't it? Gorg. If that stupid chief prosecutor had insisted on assigning you. How could I let this happen?
Objection!
He's so pudgy. That's enough, Edgeworth. Mr. Knight. Sorry, but I'm speaking with the president right now. Oh my gosh. He loaded his gun. Yeah, well, I'm doing my job as a knight and protecting my king. Please be careful with your gun. It will literally fire like that. Please trigger discipline, please. I'm scared. So go ahead, keep running your mouth. Perhaps it would be better if we stuck to threatening each other with words, not guns. He wouldn't, would he? Nah, I don't need these things to shut you up. Don't point a gun at someone if you don't fully intend to shoot them. Gun discipline, please. Alright, my move. Question. You claim I fired my gun from on stage. How did you figure I did that in front of a crowd of thousands? An excellent point. Time for my counter move, I suppose. It's a attaché case. It's the bulletproof attaché case you could hidden. It was hidden. It was hiding your other hand. You had to certain something that allowed you to conceal your action. Yeah. Ooh, burpees. Certain something, huh? Specify. Be specific. The attaché case. The case. Take
that!
Take that! Take your case. Smack him across the face with a steel case. My attaché case? Yes. Take a look at case photograph. That's the reason they use a riot shield? Yeah, because a riot shield, you could kind of see through it. Ooh, I see. Your right hand is completely obscured by the case. At the very moment this picture was taken, you were firing your gun. And in such a way that you wouldn't be detected.
Objection!
Dun dun dun! You don't like to let the facts get in the way of a good theory, do you, Edgeworth? Shame, you don't seem to have noticed. Notice what? The theories are all you have. Conjecture, nothing more. Oh, he's questioning the Edgeworth. He's questioning Mr. Edgypool. The flag was billowing in the wind at precisely the right moment. I hid my gun with my attaché case. We changed the security plans because I couldn't turn my head. It's all just speculation, circumstantial evidence at best. You can't prove any of that. But you're the one that told me that you couldn't move your head. That's not conjecture. That's not speculation. You literally told me that. If you at least had the bullet that burst the balloon, you might have a scrap of credibility. Imagine, you couldn't run forensic to see if it matches my gun. But no, that bullet is at the bottom of the lake. You cannot go dredge it up. I hate to say it, but he's right. I don't have anything concrete. Oh no. Study the case study. Yeah, case study. I thought not. Maybe now you can shut your mouth. Hold it. Uh-oh. Who? Tabby? Miss Lloyd. Of course, she could shed light on this whole situation. Just need to get her to talk. Oh, she would... If she can just say, hey, these people put me up, here's a laser pointer, here's the instructions, a note that they gave me, What's the matter? Something you want to say, Miss Journalist? Nah, never mind. Oh. That's what I thought. It's blackmail. He's blackmailing the poor Tabby. No! Miss Lloyd. Oh. I need you to be brave. If you don't speak up, the truth will be lost forever. What does he have on you, Miss Lady? You're a journalist after all, are you not? The truth. Oh yeah, she touts the truth. Dang it! I can't stay quiet any longer. There you go. Hey, you understand what you're doing, right? I think carefully before opening your mouth of yours. Blackmail. They're doing blackmail against her. I just know it. I was so focused on bagging me a scoop, I forgot the most important thing of all. Real journalists don't lie. Hear that, world? Real journalists don't lie. Ain't no dang scoop if it ain't the truth. I'm sorry, Mr. Andrews. I should have showed you this before. The laser pointer. It's a laser pointer I used on the president. But that's all I've done. I never shot nobody. We knew it. We knew it was just a laser pointer. She didn't have a gun. You stupid. I thought I told you. You squill and you go down as an accomplice. I mean, if she gets a deal from the judge or like to get immunity for ratting out the actual perpetrators, I think she'll get a pretty good deal. It was him. He told me to do it. I was at Zenfa's embassy sniffing out a story like I told you. It was 3 days back. He comes up to me out of the blue, just started talking. Help me out and I'll get you exclusive access to the presidents, things like that. Ooh. It's more her reputation as a journalist. Yeah, that's true. What about the gun in the trash can? That I don't know nothing about. I swear it. All he told me was to wear a jacket with a red hood and to point their pointer at the president. I never thought for a minute they would blow up in my face so bad. I'm sorry, truly I am. If I was her, and if they didn't actually have blackmail material on me, as soon as I got finger pointed as a suspect for Moida or attempted assassination, I would have sung like a bird. I do not care about integrity. Don't take me to jail. Your Honor, my client Robin Banks is innocent of this bank robbery. the names in this series. Thank you, Miss Lloyd. I'd like you to testify to that effect when this goes to trial. It ought to go a long way towards proving the assassination was a sham. Arg, what's wrong with you people? Don't any of you know what's good for you? Well, why would it be good for me that there's an assassination sham? Just saying. My sympathies, Mr. Knight. Had you successfully removed me from this case as you had intended, perhaps then you would have kept your pawn quiet. Did he just shoot towards himself? Yerk. That's what you get for twirling the gun like that, Mr. Knight. So let me get this straight. You told Tabby if you let slip about a fixed sentence, we'll have you convicted for murder. That's not how that works. If my client's a good person, no, I mean, yeah, I killed the Yeah, all she did was point the laser. There is no way she would be convicted for murder or something like that. Oh, of all the dirty... I said no such thing. Hold it. Mr. Pudgy President? Mr. Wong? Pudgy President, sir? He looks like one of the cats from the musical Cats. You know, with his like mouth with the little pudgy little haunches. He looks like old Deuteronomy or something from the musical Cats. Give it up, Knight. It's time we came clean. It's our only choice. Yeah, point the laser and give me $10,000. Yeah, but I would if someone said I was going down for murder, like $10,000 is not enough. So, Mr. President, you admit it. You admit that there was a plot to fake an assassination attempt. I do. I'm sorry. Look at his face. It's so funny. I can't stop looking at it. But why? Why do something like that? My popularity has been on the wane back home. I thought surviving an attempt on my life might give me the boost I needed. I know what we did was wrong, but yes, it was all a lie, all of it. And the bullet in the vest? It was planted ahead of time. I wasn't hit by anything today. Da-da-ding! But then, what was up with the killer? Our plan got out somehow. And then, he just appeared half-bent on turning my fake assassination into a real one. Hence the red raincoat, I suppose. He'd hoped to get in close enough to ask the fake assassin to finish the job. Okay, so does that mean he didn't have an actual job for killing the president? He was just doing it for the trolling? There is one thing I don't understand, though. Oh? And what would that be? Why did Rook have to die? Oh, that's right! If the whole thing was fake, how did he wind up getting killed for real? That's true, and therein lies the real question. Yeah, we don't know. We need to examine the bullet wound a bit more. Did he get shot from the back or the front? You know, we need to know. He was a fine bodyguard, the best in fact. He may not have been a native of Zenfa, but he was someone I could fully... I keep looking at his moves. Mr. President's moves are sitting right above the text box. It's really distracting. ... Mr. Rook must have been really something to gain the trust of someone who'd hide from his own shadow. Rook was a foreigner. Yeah, that's true. He's not a native. Sounds like he was as trustworthy to the president as I am to you, huh, sir? I believe that's for me to say, detective, not you. No, I think Edgeworth does trust Gumshoe, just in a different way. Not in the intellectual way, but in the, you know, stick by my side kind of way. Mr. Rook must have known about the plan too, then, correct? He wasn't aware of any specific details, so not really. I tried to involve him, but he refused. And you would have done well to listen to. Okay, so Mr. Rooks was like, no, we're not doing this fake assassination attempt. Oh man. Sigh. This is a tragedy. The life of a good man has been wasted. Oh no. He was good at his job, and he was nice, and he was like, you know, above board. What was so great about him? Anyway, I'm now suspecting Mr. Knight. Mr. Knight doesn't like Mr. Rook. I feel like there's some kind of chess rivalry here. What's gotten into him? He was just another piece of the board, there to protect you, nothing more. Mr. Knight, how could you? Yeah, he could have just survived Shelly the Killer, and he got recognition. Who was it that actually went along with your plan, huh, Mr. President? Well, that pious coward backed down when you needed him to step up the most. I value your support too, of course, but... How many people can survive Shelly the Killer? I mean, if you're not the intended... intended target of Shelly the Killer, I feel like you could survive him quite well. I don't think he likes collateral damage, but we don't know that, I guess. Look, I'm your cheap bodyguard now. That's all that matters. And now that that spineless full rook is gone, things are gonna change around here. Uh-oh. Oh, burpees. He wants the title of chief. Thanks to me, genius strategist, grandmaster, rightful leader of this team. Uh-oh. We are all well aware of your ambitions, Knight. But doesn't this seem a little imprudent to you? Is Kirjan hiding in? I thought it picked up though on the mic, my burpees. Why, my plan this time was perfect, and as they always are, and as they always will be. That's quite a statement. Your plan, perhaps, to Moida Rook? Huh? Especially considering that your perfect plan was an abject failure. Yeah, no thanks to you and that buffoon Rook. How exactly was it Mr. Rook's fault? Oh, he didn't play along with me. Didn't need to fake an assassination for publicity. Survived the assassination who never fails. He had Yeah! The president, yeah! But he hadn't died. The killer would have never come after me if he hadn't died. Oh. He's mad that the killer was after him? I don't think he should be mad about that. That's not his business. And I wouldn't have had to let you on the plane. Please, Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk like that. Oh, yeah. Mr. Knight's no good. Mr. Knight's a bad knight. Fine. The guy died protecting you, Mr. President. I'm sure that's just what he always wanted. But... did he die protecting the president? Because the assassination attempt is fake. I mean, there's only 2 people on the plane. That is what broke the screen. Ooh, I wonder what broke the screen. Wait, I thought the whole assassination thing was fake. That's what I'm saying. Oh, come on. Do I have to say everything twice? We planned a fake assassination, but somebody else came along and tried to make it real. 2 shots were fired, remember? Like you said, Mr. Edgeworth, one of them was the bullet I shot through the balloon. But the second? That wasn't me. Oh. But the gun? Oh, the gun was fake. Never mind. The gun with 2 shots was fake. It was inside the trash can before the fact. And the gun that actually shot the balloon was Mr. Knight's gun that we didn't inspect, and also he just shoots all willy-nilly, so the fact that it's missing bullets will not count on how many shots were actually taken at the place. Okay, bullet math. Oh really? Then who did fire it? The real assassin, but not the killer. His plan was to come after the president with a knife. Oh, that's the killer wanted to... Shelly the Killer used a knife. No, the most likely suspect here is the piece cowering quietly in the corner. Our lily white queen... Huh? Miss Lloyd! Again was this? I'm not your dang assassin! Lily White Queen? Why would you call her a queen? But is that really true? I, for one, don't believe it. The gun in the trash can. It can only belong to you! So it's not a planted gun? Okay, I'm confused. I could see the plushie in the back, and I so want to talk about it so bad. As soon as I shot that balloon, I rushed over to help Rook escort the president back onto the plane. I left Rook here in this room while I secured the president in the safe room. When I came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground. Oh, so he didn't even see the shot. Miss Journalist must have shot Rook while we were escorting the president off. No, she wasn't. She was with us. Just the queen can always beat the king. That's true, that's true. That singular killer shot was fired by the gun you found in the trash can. But there's two shots. Rook was lying there on the ground. So you don't actually know when the victim was struck by the bullet, do you? The knight doesn't protect the rook, Edgeworth. He protects the king. The chess allegories is getting out of hand here. Even for me. You wanna translate? He means that his only concern was protecting the president. Lose the king and you lose the game. Isn't that the first rule of chess? Mr. Knight, sir, we're talking about real life. But a win in which a key piece is sacrificed is a hollow victory indeed. Doesn't matter. It's still a victory. I kept the president safe. I win. Man, this dude. Well, it's a bit early to be calling our little match in any case, for this is where our battle really begins. Yeah, rebubbles! The rebubbles! My nose is really dry right now, by the way, that's why I'm sniffling. As soon as I showed the balloon, I rushed over to help the escort. Yeah, bubble. Rebubbles. I love room here in the room. Okay. Where's the save room? Why do that? You and the president both knew the whole thing wasn't real. But it had to seem real. There were people everywhere. It's not a good look, right? Imagine if someone had spotted a man who'd just been shot at, hanging out in his plane, sipping grape juice like he didn't have a care in the world. That's true, I guess. And what was the victim doing during all this? Who knows? I was in the safe room, like I said. I want to go see the safe room. Anyways. When I came back, Rue was lying there on the ground. Where on the ground? Right here where it is now, middle of the floor. The door to the outside was shut though. Guess the bullet must have hit him right before he closed it. Ooh, maybe there's something to do with that trapdoor that he's laying on. Maybe the trapdoor was open. Maybe someone came through the trapdoor and go pew 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 pew. You know, maybe. Thanks to his little blunder, my whole plan fell apart. Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk like that. He may have kept you safe, Mr. President, but he isn't here now to save your good name. I don't think he has a good name. Look at him. I'd call the dereliction of duty. What would you call it? Oh my gosh, words! All these big words! An honorable try, which is more than what you'd give, I'd say. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Mr. Journalist might have shot Rook while we were escorting the president off stage.
Hold it!
Hold it! Weren't you and Mr. Rook both carrying bulletproof attaché cases? Yeah, opened them right after Rook spotted the laser sight. We moved into covering positions and used them to shield the president. So the bullet hit Mr. Rook traveling through a gap in that defensive shield. Yeah, I mean, we already established that the bullet hit Mr. Rook in the area, in the armpit where the bulletproof vest did not protect, which is really unfortunate. But how the heck did he... Oh, he died from blood loss. He could have been saved from a shot to the armpit. I feel like you could have been saved by that. You really believe Miss Lloyd to be that skilled of a marksperson? Heh, no. She was aiming for the president. That makes her a lousy shot. So it's pure coincidence that Mr. Rook was hit? And the bullet simply happened to find its way past your attaché cases through the gap in his vest? It's crazy to me too, but the facts are the facts. Meh. I don't know, man. Yeah, this isn't adding up. It's a shot in a million, but the shooter hit the bullseye, and the proof is in your hands. Yeah, the bullet went through the body, so... That single kill... Can we present the gun with two bullets taken? Two bullets? Two?
Objection!
Music stopped. Yay. We were right. Objection! It wasn't one shot, it was two. There's no way that gun had a single shot out of it before it came to the venue. Nope. Everyone had to have a fresh loaded gun. So you contend that it was you who shot the balloon and Miss Lloyd who shot Mr. Rook? Are you sure about that? Sure, I'm sure. Well, what you propose would indeed matter with the total number of shots heard. And the gun from the trash can itself also be fired twice. He shot himself. Now why would the supposed number of shots heard from this gun differ from the number of spent rounds? Oh. It's simple. Because it was planted by the real perpetrator of the crime. It was you, Mr. Knight, wasn't it? Somebody faked the evidence. Yes, and if you think about it, their reason for doing so is obvious. To ensure that whoever found the gun would conclude that the shooter had been in the spectator area. Yeah, whoever planted it, they premeditated everything. And in order to do that, they had to make it seem as if both shots came from this one weapon. But now that the jig is up, now that the one shot jig is up, then the other shot doesn't make sense. I get it, that's why they got two spent rounds, huh? Precisely. As we have already proven, the bullet that bursted the balloon came from a different weapon. Oh, he messed up. He done messed up. Which means that it's entirely possible that the bullet which killed Mr. Rook didn't come from this gun either. Heh, nice work, Mr. Edgeworth, but some high-grade sleuthing. But why don't you get to the point? You come this far, spit it out. Put your gun away, Mr. Knight. Oh, I tend to, don't worry. Then drink some water. The person who really shot Mr. Rook has to be you, Mr. Knight, because you're being extra shady.
Take that!
You, Mr. Knight, you're the one who murdered Mr. Rook. We're pointing the fingers. We're doing it, chat. We're making the accusations, I mean. Oh, finally got up the courage to say it, huh? Surely not. Surely you wouldn't have. It wasn't only the killer who tried to take advantage of this fake murder plot. You killed Mr. Rook, hoping that he would look like an accidental victim of the bungled assassination. I think Black is kind of sus. Eject him. Yeah, eject him. He is the killer. With the president locked away in the safe room and the door of the airplane tightly closed, it was just you and Mr. Rook alone, together. Oh, alone together, you say? Oh. And that was when the third bullet was fired right into your colleague's body.
Objection!
Oh, this is the first time we heard his objection. Mr. Knight's objection? That was the first time we heard the voice line. Wait, are you really gonna claim there's a third one now? You just said only 2 shots were heard. Wanna tell me how that works? Objection! Airplane cabins are practically soundproof, Mr. Knight, if you close the door. Are they? I guess so. I wouldn't know. Nothing can be heard from outside, not even gunfire. The second you spoke over his first. But wasn't the president right next door? Very true, which means he must have heard the shot himself. Well, Mr. President? I didn't hear anything. Is he speaking the truth? Is he speaking the truth, Mr. Pudgy President? Also PP? You can observe this room through your security feed, can you not? The camera in this room isn't normally on. I have to manually switch it on when I enter the safe room. And that's what you did this time too, right? Well, what's gotten into him? Did he see? Did he see that his bodyguard killed the other bodyguard? Oh! Mr. President, this is vitally important. Come on, no. Please, President Wong. How many bullets are fired? 2, technically, because the gun that we found with the laser sight is planted. So that was not fired at all. It was 1 shot to the balloon and 1 shot through Mr. Rook. Pretty sure. Yeah. Fine, I was busy hiding under the bed, covering my ears. Oh. He's like the cowardly lion from Wizard of Oz. That's kind of sad. What? Even though you knew the whole thing wasn't real? Yes, because I hate the sound of guns. Oh, he's a baby. This president is actually a big baby. Just the slightest hint of that awful noise and oh, it's just too much. Me too. Samesies, K. Samesies. Yeah, gumshoe too. Oof. That they're sadder than a pot of overcooked crawfish. Mr. Knight, you saw that Mr. President Wong was cowering beneath the bed. And what's more, you knew from the monitor bank that the security camera for his room hasn't been switched on. Which means you knew that the circumstances were perfect for you to fire the 3rd shot straight at Mr. Rook. Knight, how could you? Could you really have betrayed my trust so horribly? I told you guys. I told you Mr. Knight wanted to usurp the chief bodyguard position. He's not to be trusted. He's too gun happy. You think I killed the old half-wit? You don't trust me much, huh? This is the thanks I get for putting my life on the line for you day after day? I want to believe you, but... I don't get it. I just don't get it. What is there to doubt here? What? You don't believe that the girl over there could have done it? No, because this gun isn't the murder weapon. We know this from the number of bullets fired. Yeah, well, how do you know there wasn't a spent bullet from the start? See, that's what I was saying too, right? They always assume that, like, 2 empty casings mean that it's been fired twice. But it could have just came to the venue like that. It could have not been. What? Someone could have fired a bullet from the gun yesterday or the day before. That's what I'm saying. Then today, another bullet. The bullet that hit Brooke. That's pure speculation, pal, and you know it. I mean, you can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt. Maybe, but can you prove it's not true? Not with any certainty, no. And also, burden of proof is on the person who gesticulated, so... the president would have also already been hit with a bullet prior to the speech. Yeah, the president... the bullet in the president's vest is put on there before he even wore it. That we already proved. That the bullet in the vest was planted. You're nothing without conclusive proof, so come on. A single piece of evidence, straight through my heart. I dare you. Well, what are you waiting for? Nyarg. There must be something, mustn't there, Mr. Edgeworth? I've been gone, so never heard it yet. No worries, no worries. That's why it's okay for me to explain it. Please, Ruffles. I messed up, I know I did. I should have never have done what I did. Not even for a scoop. Knight claimed he only shot 1 bullet, but there are 2 gunshots. Yeah, Maybe he said he shot it. He shot the balloon twice, but no, he said as soon as he shot the balloon, he went to help the president. So where did the second shot come from? But murder? Nah, that ain't me. Ain't a murderer's bone in my body. Conclusive proof. If only I could prove that Knight's gun's a murder weapon. Wait, perhaps I can. Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? You at least had the bullet that bursted the balloon. Oh, maybe we could go look for the bullet? Imagine you could have run forensics on it to match my gun. If we had a bullet that killed Mr. Rook, forensics would tell us which gun it was fired from. Oh, maybe it's under the plushie. Maybe it's in the cubby. Maybe I'll go. Let me at it. Let me at the. No proof, no case. End of the conversation. Let's go look at the cubby, please. Hold it right there. What now? You are not about to claim you do have proof. Of course I do. There's Mr. Edgeworth being all cocky and confident and pointy with his finger. This ought to be good. Alright, bring it on. Show me this proof of yours. The bullet that killed Mr. Rook is the key to ending the little game. Very well. My conclusive evidence is not in my possession, but it's on the wall. Trust, it's on the wall. Not currently in my possession. Alright then, thanks for playing, folks, but that's game over. However, it is here in this room. What? And also he keeps shooting, strays towards his face. We could probably find those bullets too, while we're at it. As we know, the bullet that killed Mr. Rook passed through his body. But where did it end its journey? Perhaps we should cast our mind back to our earlier conversation. Passing through his body, the bullet that took Rook's life found itself lodged into the vest. That's right, if the president hadn't been wearing the vest, things would have been a lot worse. So... But now, of course, we know that the so-called assassination attempt was complete fabrication. The fabrications of a vest, if you say, haha. The vest was prepared in advance, made to look as if it had been hit by a bullet. Which begs the question, where is the real bullet? It's under the cow, it's under the cow. Let me at the cow, let me at it, let me at the cow. Just a game, let me at the cow. I like it, a twist. That's good stuff, Edgeworth. Come on then, don't keep us in suspense. If any of the evidence points to where the bullet that killed Mr. Rook might be, but the second bullet is actually the balloon bursting, that would make sense. Let me on you. This!
Take that!
There's something very clearly missing from this room. Yes, a prosecutor with any common sense! Ooh, that's a burn. Too bad that it's not true. I have Mr. Edgeworth has all the common sense. Every single one of them. He stole them from you and me and everyone else in this room. He's the only one in this room with common sense. Take a look at the bank of security monitors. Oh! I see you've caught on, Mr. President. Splendid. There are screens here showing views all around this airplane inside and outside. The only external angle not covered is the right side of the aircraft. And that's because one of the monitors is missing. Dun dun dun! Da 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 da! Harg! There was a monitor in that space previously, wasn't there, Mr. President? There was. I have no idea what my plushie's doing there now. Oh, his plushie. His plushie. Like now in this form, I can imagine him cuddling a bull plushie. It's kind of cute, actually, if you think about it. There's like pudgy little lion thingy-majig cuddling a bull plushie. Very cute. It appears to be someone's vain attempt to hide was obviously lacking. But where did it go, and why? The why is easy enough to answer because it was struck by a bullet. 4. If we were to believe that the bullet in the vest was the real deal, then anything that hinted at the existence of another bullet had to be removed. So, where did the missing monitor go? Where indeed? I believe it must be hidden somewhere in this plane. It's a trapdoor, isn't it? It's the trapdoor. Let me at it. Let me at it. Let me touch the knob. Let me touch the trapdoor. Let me do it. After all, there hasn't been a time to dispose of it out there. Detective, don't you? Conduct a search, if you would. Hi, Trunks. Welcome. Right away, sir. Let me at it. Let me at the lever. Pull the lever. Crunk. Wrong lever. Mr. President, extraterritorial, remember? Isn't that Phoenix Wrath? No. This is Edgeworth. I have no objections to the search. Please, go ahead. Yeah, the rearrangement of the tracks is so good. It helps us discover the truth behind what happened to Rook. I will not stand in your way. What are you? I don't believe this. Rook, this, Rook, that. Don't you ever think of anyone else? The search has been authorized, Detective. If you wouldn't mind. Let me at it. Let me at it. Oh, he found it. Sir, I found the monitor. Where was it? Was it behind the riot shield? Excellent. Go ahead and extract the bullet. Let's see. If I put my hand in there. Oh, just be careful. Don't hurt yourself on the glass. Come on, come on, come on. Got it. Chad, look away. It's a bullet. Ah, so scary. Oh, would you look at that? Blood. This is the blood of this is a bullet that killed Mr. Rook. There's no doubt about it. Doing Justice for All must have really confused when this game got announced. And there you have it, Mr. Knight. A single piece of evidence that you requested straight through your heart. Even you must now admit if this bullet didn't come from the spectator area gun, then Miss Lloyd cannot be Mr. Rook's killer. ... Dippin' dots, give me the dippin' dots. What? No pithy comeback? Pithy? What kind of... Mr. Edgeworth, you and your vocabulary. Pithy? Detective, have forensics analyze the bullet for striations and compare them to the gun we found. Oh my gosh, words. Yes, sir. We'll get the evidence you need. You can count on it. Alright, let's hear what forensics has to say. Our findings are as follows, sir. Firstly, the blood on the bullet is indeed that of the victim. Proving that is the bullet that killed Mr. Rook. Yep. Secondly, we found Mr. Knight's fingerprints on the gun. He was so dumb he didn't wipe the prints from the dummy gun? Probably from when I handed all the evidence over to him. Oh, never mind. That was not it. That was when he confiscated the evidence. Okay, that's less dumb. Now for the key part, the striations. If there's not a match, then Miss Lloyd is in the clear. Lastly, the striations on the bullet are a match with this weapon. How? Rollfish, you're still on the same case? How long is this case in these games? Yeah, the first case usually isn't this long, but oh my goodness, they are kind of long. How could that be? No way! What? Oh, come on! There's no doubt about it, sir. This is the gun that fired the bullet. How? And also the sprite. Look at the sprite of the president. He has such a big beer belly. Look at it. It's a good case. Yeah, it's very... for a first case, which is usually the tutorial case in any Ace Attorney game, this is a lot more complex than they usually are. Hey, well, isn't that something? Conclusive proof that I was right. Oh no, I think it's because when the evidence got confiscated, maybe he switched the guns. He switched the evidence gun with his gun. Maybe. I think maybe that's what happened. What's the matter? You didn't think you had me back in the corner, did you? Guess you misread the board. Because the only one back in the corner here is you. Still dominant energy. Peak male physique. Yeah. I like playing bongos on the bellies. Bong 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 bong. Knight's counter. There's no denying it. The forensics prove that the gun and the bullets are a match. The bullet that killed Mr. Rook was fired from the gun that you found in the spectator area. So, who pulled the trigger? It can't have been me. I was on stage. Which leaves your little friend. Or, like, everyone else on that side of the spectator area. Just because they didn't have a model doesn't mean they can't be guilty. The hack killed Rook. She's the murderer, and you just proved it. You're serious? That means Rook is right now holding the gun. Yes, exactly. I would love to play bongo on it. No, Edgeworth doesn't have a big belly, but I would play bongo on everyone's belly. Doesn't matter. Though, big bellies make better bong 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 sounds than non-big bellies. That's what I know. Your move, Edgeworth, and just remember 2 things. 1, where you found that gun, and 2, which gun the fatal bullet came from. Whichever way you look at it, I can have been the shooter. Me and the president, we admitted to faking the assassination attempt. Now it's your turn to admit something. Who the killer really is. No, it's still you. It's still you, Mr. Knight. Abby did it, really? Don't let him get to you, Kay. We just need to go over his statements again. There must be something further we can deduce from them. Please, let's go. Come on. This guy just won't give up. Punk, 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 punk. I bet Edgeworth does not have a big belly. There's no design, blah blah blah. There's a match. The bullet that killed him was fired from the gun they found in the spectator area, maybe?
Objection!
Oh, I got cut off. No, you hold it. You're the one who proved this. Or are you saying that forensics was wrong? The bullet had the victim's blood on it, which means it must be the one who took his life. Hard to tell with that suit on. That's true. Maybe I want to, like, all the fan art, right? All the fan art of Edgeworth gives him like a chiseled abs and pecs, but I don't know. I don't know if he would have chiseled pecs and abs. We've never seen him work out. It does seem to have been fired from the gun that we found in the trash can. Don't you just love this? Your face, Edgeworth. What a picture. Nark. Oh, a man in dire strait. Yes, well spotted you. Let's agree to the fact that what they are and move on. That gun fired the fatal bullet. So who pulled the trigger? It can't have been me. I was on stage with your little friend. No. I swear, imagine the shooter's someone else and already in a different country by now. Yeah, yeah. Like, if it was more realistic, it would have been like someone completely different and they would have escaped by now. But no, this is Ace Attorney universe. Everything is as it should be. What proof is there that Ms. Lloyd fired that gun? What proof? How about the forensic you ordered? We didn't find her prints though. They didn't find her prints though, did they? Yeah, the only print they found were yours, pal.
Objection!
Objection. From when I confiscated the evidence, probably. Anyways, say it wasn't this journalist. Who was it? Because it can't have been me. Attorney where everyone can be a prosecutor, yeah. Or everyone could be a detective. Your own investigation put the shooter in the spectator area, didn't you? Well, no, not really. We were only saying that the shooter would have been in the spectator area because of the flag and the balloon trajectory, right? It's not true that the one that shot Rook had to be in the spectator area. Are you ready to admit it yet? All the evidence points in one direction. Or prosecuted? Yeah. The hack killed Rook. She's the murderer and you just proved it.
Hold it!
Hold it! That's not what I proved at all. Oh yeah? So what did you prove? So trying to make this about how I fired the first shot? Sure, you proved that. I admitted it. But so what? You're forgetting that you're here to do one thing and one thing only. You got that right? To uncover the truth. Weirdos. Oh, the truth is being a little rascal right now. And you think ruining your country's relationship with Zenfa is gonna do it? I feel like Edgeworth did such a solid that they could overlook this. No, your job is to solve an attempted assassination, nothing else. I'll decide what my job is, thank you very much. You don't get to tell me what to do. Especially you, Mr. Knight. The president could probably tell me what to do, but not you, Mr. Knight. Oh sure, let the trial go cold while you flip your wig over. Who gets to say what to who? Your wig? Edgeworth's vein throb every time he says or hears the word truth. The vein, you say. His vein throbs, you say. Okay. Or you can finally do the right thing and admit that your little friend is guilty. Never. You're the guilty one here. There's no doubt about it. The marking on the bullets are consistent with those left by the weapon from the trash can. But if Mr. Knight were to have tampered with the gun somehow, he would have only done it once I handed over the evidence and not a moment before. Isn't there anything we can do? There must be something. Our reason thus far has been sound, I'm sure of it, which means we have to overcome his defense this time as well. Okay, really? Even with the forensic result inside? If a testimony is untruthful, there's always a contradiction to be found. Hi, Michael. Hello, welcome. Let's listen to what he has to say for himself one more time. Maybe we can examine the gun. Maybe the gun will be different now, maybe? No, there's two. There's still two. Laser sight's still there. Yeah, so certain true. The risk of your target realizing it's in your sight, but I bet you wouldn't realize if it were you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why? Because I'm wearing red, you mean? Yeah, exactly. How did you guess? Handle? This part is called the grip. I've held a few guns in my time, though they've never been quite right in my hand. Oh, Edgeworth has held a gun. This one's no exception. I'm doing good, by the way, Michael B. Jordan. I'm playing Edgeworth. So there is no difference. Okay, what am I missing? I feel like maybe we should take a security. Yeah, he threw one at his father. Oh no! He was holding the gun all wrong. He also held a gun on that boat in the last case, where I think it was Von Karma that just fell into the water, that jumped into the water. He picked up the gun and it looked like he was holding it. Wait, we're supposed to be able to look at this. I don't... Yeah, but I can't turn it over. I think it's one of those MacGuffin things. I'm supposed to press everything, and when I'm like, oh no, I can't do anything, and then they're gonna be like, oh, maybe look at Jelly the Killer's card.
Hold it!
No,
Objection!
that's... What was it you said? That forensics would back you up? How does it feel to be shot in the chest by your own conclusive proof, huh? Not so good, I imagine. The bullet and the gun are a match, Mr. Edgeworth. That kind of has to mean that Tabby pulled the trigger, no? Even so, I simply cannot accept that. But sir, there's no denying the evidence. There isn't, so what am I missing? If I assume Miss Lloyd to be innocent, then the gun and the bullet shouldn't be a match. Are they gonna... What is it, Kay? I was just thinking, if the evidence points to something that doesn't seem possible, then maybe there's something wrong with it. So they're gonna let me re-examine? Maybe? They're gonna let me do the thing? Let me do the thing? And they're called the evidence in question. Well, there's no way Tabby did this, right? So if the evidence says that she did it, then the problem must lie there. Yeah. Unless I switch the guns. Yeah, if this is prompting me to recheck the gun, because maybe I did it too early, right? If this is prompting me to recheck the gun now, and there's new dialogue, ooh, we're winning. Ah, you're just very sure of this. Call it my great thief's intuition. Intuition, huh? Still, she could be right. I simply don't believe Miss Lloyd to be a malicious liar, which means, someone who believes evidence is everything in court. Irony is not lost on me, but if I were to call a piece of evidence into question, it would be the gun, right? It would be the gun. Can't be the bullet. We just found the bullet. It has to be the gun. Something untoward is going on and would be involved the weapon, not the bullet. Ooh, it's my theory, it's my theory. Let's see if it's correct. After all, we only just recovered the bullet a little while ago. That's what I was saying. Furthermore, we know that Mr. Knight had an opportunity to handle the gun. That's what I was saying. Handle the evidence. Blah, 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 something about give me the evidence. 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 Okay. Indeed, he had ample opportunity. There's no doubt that this gun is the weapon and that was used in the crime, which means it must belong to him, right?
Take that!
Mr. Knight, Bronco Knight. The gun belongs to Mr. Knight. He switched them. I knew it! Yada! Good night, everyone. Okay, good night, Sophie. You have a good rest. Yes, I did it. I did it. Edgeworth was thinking the same as me. I did it. It was my theory. Yeah, I'm so smart. Yeah! The bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the spectator area. Can I? What does it say? Actually, switch from the one found in the spectator area. Can I present it here? Would that make sense? Yeah, that would make sense. Oops, I clicked the wrong one.
Objection!
Objection! Music stopped. That means I'm right. Yeah. Admit it. You switched the guns, didn't you, Mr. Knight? That's why the markings matched the weapon in the question. It was yours all along. Hey, an intriguing move there, Edgeworth, and... yeah, he's not going to admit it. We have to check the gun that's currently in his hand. You must have made the switch when I handed over the evidence, while I was busy trying to make the case for remaining on the investigation. Ooh, nice dynamic angle. You took the laser sight from the gun that we found in the trash can and put it on your own. I know nothing about this game aside from the watching little fish so far. I know he likes truth and objection, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, as we say, has a hard-on for the truth and justice. Then, not long afterwards, you handed that gun back to me instead of the one that you found. I mean, that we found. Yeah. Hey, I did, huh? This is gonna be hard to prove unless we get our hands on the gun that he's currently twirling. You think I somehow knew you'd find, let alone run forensics on that bullet sometime in the future? Is that so strange? You're a chess player, after all. A man well used to thinking several moves ahead. Take that gun, take the gun, take that gun, take that gun! I'm flattered, but much as it pains me to admit it, you're overestimating my abilities. Besides, do you even have any proof that I made the switch? Oh my gosh, more rebubbles. Oh, counter part two. The gun's the same model as mine. Weird, sure, but it's just a coincidence. And look, there's a laser sight attached. Also took a look at the cylinder, 2 spent bullets, just what we expect to see. So what proof do you have that I switched the original gun out for mine, huh? None, that's what. When you say I'm overestimating your ability, you surprise me. What can I say? I'm a modest guy. More modest than you, that's— oh my gosh. No, he's not modest. And 2 nights and 2 long stream, we're still not done. I know, right? But I can't stop now. We're cornering him. Oh, man. Everywhere except for the chessboard, that is. Oh well, I don't see a chessboard here, do you? Shame. Still, I guess that gives you a nice excuse. I've got to finish this case at least. It's coming, I'm sure. We're backing him into a corner. And then we're gonna stamp him with our boot of justice. I didn't mess up, I just didn't have the right evidence. I don't think I'm the one making the excuses. Rather, I didn't mess up. They just got lucky with the evidence. Will be your excuse, I'd imagine. Rebubble! The gun is the same model as mine, sure, but it's just a coincidence. And would it be a coincidence? Then the gun has only the 2 spent bullets, now it has 4 unspent. No, the gun has always had 2 empty chambers. Yeah. Just a coincidence. And look, there's a laser sight attached. Also, take a look in the cylinder. 2 spent bullets. That's what we expected to see. We could do that. I've been meaning to ask, actually. What about your own weapon? How many spent bullets are in this cylinder? This old girl here? Well, now. Just take the gun. Just take the gun. Take the gun. He's doing the thing. Take the gun. That lost a few runs earlier, as you saw. And then he replaced everything. He loads his gun every time he fires it. Yeah, he's a little extra with his gun. But even if I were to tell you how many there were at the time, you'd have no way of verifying that. Of course, in order to swap the gun properly, you have to maintain the right number of bullets per gun. He didn't have the chance to put on any gloves, though, which means... Alright, since that time you did the right thing and resigned. Gloves, so that means fingerprints, which means... Fingerprints on the... I mean, we know that his fingerprints are on this gun now because it's his gun, but maybe... How do we figure? He's literally like every god player, yeah. Reload after every shot.
Hold it! Objection!
Objection. Something you clearly don't have. If you did, you'd have made your move by now. We do have proof, right, Edgeworth? We won't be given a chance to investigate any further. Have to work with what we're gathered. Hey, if you got the goods, it's now or never. Oh man, how are we gonna do it? Otherwise, the striations wouldn't line up if they do, right? Right. We must be careful considering and inferring what we can from the evidence. Oh, maybe we can now check the gun? Oh, but all the checks, all the check marks are still here. That means that everything is still the same dialogue. That's how you check, by the way. That everything is still the same dialogue is you just check. Yeah, it's all the same. I can't check any further. I can't really check the bullet that's planted on the vest because it's crushed.
Hold it!
Coincidence, you say? Or was it a necessity? It can't be both, pal. Sure it can. We bodyguards need to protect the president. And the girl needs to use a gun. But she probably doesn't know a whole lot about this. It's not so far-fetched for her to think of something she's heard of that we also happen to use. Okay, but why a revolver? Yeah, like, where'd you get the revolver? Why is that your go-to gun? It's probably something to do with the ease of use. Is a revolver easier to use than, any other piece of gun? I don't even know. I've never held a real gun. I've never shot a real gun. I have no idea how guns work. So, yeah. Doesn't matter because I'm the same evidence a million times. Would have any fancy smancy chick? I remember I used to play the originals. Probably something to do with its easy. Oh, I already read that. Exactly, the perfect tool for a job where you can't afford to fail, or don't know what you're doing. A revolver seems a lot harder to use than a standard magazine. That's right. Like a normal handgun has like a magazine that you just push into the butt of the gun. This one you have to like fit each individual bullets into the chamber. That is harder. Still, coincidence, necessity. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference either way. Look, there's a laser sight attached. Some guns expel the casing. Does the revolver not expel the casing? Because you swapped it there. Put up and shut up, Edgeworth. Where's your evidence? Well, that is... Don't be making accusations you can't back up. Or did your daddy never teach you that? Double whammy because his daddy's dead. As it stands, the facts are in my favor here. Okay, so I pressed everything, so I have to present it. Slay, yeah, I'm so slay. There's gotta be something here. Bang, bang. There's 2 bangs. Okay, we've already looked. What about this? We can't find the bullet out there, so that's not the case. It won't let me turn this around! I'm so mad. I'm smad. I'm smad. I'm so smad. I'm so smad. I don't know. Take a look at the cylinder. 2 spent bullets, just how we expect to see. No, wait, because there's 3 bullets, right? There's supposed to be 3 bullets. Because the 3rd bullet is... because it was bang bang outside and then 1 more bang, right? But how do we prove that? Can we just present the gun?
Objection!
Nope, that's wrong. Wrong. Yeah, flaws, perfect, blah 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 blah. I was wrong. You are wrong. You're wrong. Blah 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 blah. There's nothing I can say. Maybe it's the next part. Prove that you switched the original gun out for mine. Maybe this part?
Objection!
Yeah! Yeah! The music stopped! Hurrah! Tesco! I have your proof right here. That's your proof? I think you've been working too hard, Edgeworth. Not the gun itself, the evidence it carries. Evidence that will prove once and for all that it was in fact belonged to you. We're doing it, chat. I'm looking forward to this. Go ahead, make your move. What about it come into play? The rook, the bishop? Not a pawn, surely. The evidence the guns provide take the form of, fingerprints. Fingerprints, yeah, fingerprints. Fingerprints. Namely, your fingerprints, right? Yeah, it's not just the gun's handle. It would be the bullets, because he changes his bullets manically. So there's no reason for his fingerprints to be on the bullets of that gun, if that gun was indeed, you know, the spectator gun. My prints? Pa, of course my prints are on the gun. You handed it right to me when you gave me the evidence. How could they not be on there? Ooh, we're coming up to the same conclusions, Gerard. Oh, what if I told you there were prints on the part of the gun that you shouldn't have touched at any point? What? What? Where? You can't prove that. Oh, but I can. There is a place where your fingerprint could never have been left if the things happened as you say. Allow me to present the final piece of evidence that will bring our game to its rightful conclusion. The bullets. Here, look closely at the cylinders, detective. 2 bullets fired, but where are the prints we're looking for, sir? The bullets. You did indeed switch the gun where I hand you the evidence. But if they were all you had done, your deception would have been easily detected, because the number of bullets fired by each gun was different. There were 2 spent bullets in the gun we found. Yeah, but what about Mr. Knight's gun? We know that you fired 2 shots from the stage into the balloon. So yeah, he did fire 2 shots outside, the bang bang. And then he fired another shot into Mr. Rook, ending his life. So that's 3 shots into his from his gun. So 3 bullets in total, plus the odd one that he let loose in the shock during our little game. And after each shot, he reloads his gun out of habit with his bare hands. The extra bullet in there, the extra bullet has his fingerprints. Officer, where exactly were Mr. Knight's fingerprints found? The ones you mentioned in your report. Sir, they were found on the exterior of the weapon, but also on the bullets themselves. Checkmate! Checkmate! He has bare hands, yes. I'm not sure they could have gotten there just from me handing you the evidence, Mr. Knight. That's... And there we have it. Proof that you did indeed switch the guns. Oh, we're so smart. We're so smart. We're getting it there. We're getting it. This gun, the one which fired the bullet that killed Mr. Rook, is yours. And in taking his life, you are the true assassin. I didn't. Oh, look at him. He's so smug. Checkmate. Gurg, gurg, nyarg, norg. No! Look at his face! Oh my gosh. Oh, those are so many Easter eggs. Oh, for the people who played the game, that was so many Easter eggs all at once. Oh my gosh. I was going to be the new chief of security. Yeah, he'd be glitching. That blasted Rook, if I hadn't been for him, I would have been in charge by now. I would have been in control of the whole team. I'm confused if you're loaded the gun. Why is there still 2 empty? Because he made sure that there's 2 empty. Like, he has it in his mind that there's 2 empty, but he still reloads the rest manically. It's like, he just gets rid of them. My plan was perfect. The face assassination was supposed to be flawless. Flawless. You're so smart. Yay! I tried. It's I'm borrowing a brain cell from Edgeworth. That's why I'm cosplaying as him, so I could use his brain cell. That's why I'm so smart. Detective Gumshoe. Right away, sir. Put him under arrest. Curse you, Edgeworth. Our game isn't over yet. It's there. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, right? My hair gives me super strength. I'm afraid this is as far as you go for today. Tisku, tisku, tisku. The next moves we play will be in the courtroom. But, it's not fair. It's not fair. Hey, bye, loser. I win. I'm a winner. March 25th, 5:12 p.m. And it's still bright outside for March. That's saying something. Mr. Edgeworth, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Oh, he's back to his chiseled physique. He's holding his breath. He's sucking in really, really hard right now. You exposed a murderer within the ranks of my own personal guard. I will not soon forget that. He's suddenly very presidential again, now that we're back outside the plane. I saw it, you know, when I first proposed the fake assassination to him. You want me to handle it, not Rook? Rook refused, but I can rely on you, can't I? Of course, sir. You can count on me. I put together a plan that can't possibly fail. President Blanca? No, it's President, what's his name? Wong. President Mustard Wong. Dijon Mustard. And he'll play his part like the pawn he is. He's muscular. Yep. Oh, burpees. The hatred in his eyes were plain to see. He despised poor Rook. I was not entirely comfortable about moving forward with Knight in charge of our little deception. And, looking back, I think he sensed my discomfort. I can't help thinking I played a part in his decision to end Rook's life. Mr. President, none of this would have happened if you hadn't plotted the fake attempt on your own life. That was your crime, and it is a crime you will have to live with. Ooh. You are right. I can only apologize for the part I played. Is he gonna get consequences? At all? Because, I don't know, he's still the president. And I will no longer be able to pay for my actions in one way or another. But I thank you nonetheless. You solved the riddle of Rook's demise, and for that I shall be eternally grateful. I will be here in your country for a little while longer yet. And when I have returned home, perhaps you will visit us in Nimfa. You will always be welcome. Oh my gosh, I can't read. It's getting a little late for me. Please end this case, please. Bye, Mustard President. Oh, thank you. Y'all don't know how grateful I am. All's well that ends well. It's 1:11 for you, boy. I know, I'm so sorry. You guys could go to sleep, you know. You don't have to stay up with me. Ms. Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you was, of course, entirely groundless. But the fact remains that you were a willing participant of the staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak to you about that matter. He will probably resign. Oh. I mean, he's already unpopular, so he probably won't win the next election, so maybe he'll just step down. You should be aware that you may well be punished for your actions. Hi, Kruka, welcome. We're almost done, I hope. I know, and I'm awfully sorry about everything, truly I am. I understand your desire for a scoop, but there are limits. There sure are. I got me some serious thinking to do. We can't forget the ice cream. Yeah, I hope that Edgeworth gets everyone ice cream. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. That was something else. Local prosecutor solves assassination conundrum, earns eternal gratitude of president. Oh, that's a long title. How's that for a headline? Hey, there's my department. Mr. Prosecutor, how does it feel to solve such an important case? You must be over the moon. I love that face for Edgeworth. It's so funny. She certainly doesn't stay down for long. No comment. Dang, you're one tight-lipped son of a gun. Well, as I should be. This case is not over yet. It isn't? How come so? That's me too. Like, wait, it isn't? Because until we unravel the story behind this, the case will never be completely over. Story behind this. What's this, you mean? Or are we talking about the report? No, that's not a thing. Yeah, so it's this, right? Shelley the killer? Yeah, because he was assigned to kill the president. Question mark.
Take that!
The killer's calling card. Mr. the Killer has yet to complete his assignment. You mean he might still try to murder the president? I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm not, this could all blow up into something more sinister yet. As one would expect with the attempted assassination of a president. The case was all over the news, and my preparation for Mr. Knight's trial were constantly interrupted by requests from the press. Oh man, the press! Everyone hates the paparazzi. There wasn't a person in the land who didn't know about the case. Everybody was talking about it. Oh. But in the midst of the frenzy that followed, nobody noticed that it was only the first move in the game, far bigger than any of us could have imagined. He's so melodramatic, Edgeworth is. Yeah. The end! Yippee! We finally finished case 1! That man, no, I know. There we go. Yippee! Finally! Two more to go. Ah! Turnabout trigger. Oh, there's the frame. And then the next one's a captive turnabout. Okay. My goodness, Pod Champions. Are there how many? There's 5. There's 5. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish this whole game on stream. I'll probably just do like maybe episode 2, maybe episode up to episode 3, and then I'll play the rest on my own. Maybe I'll record it for you guys to put as videos, but like there is no way that I'm going to have time in my schedule to play the entire game for you guys on stream, but I will endeavor to show you guys the end. Yes, there's 5 episodes. Thank you for the subscription, Noel Mint. Thank you. If you play 3 on stream, you'll I'll play probably just up until episode 2. Because if the first episode was an indication of how long these episodes are gonna be, oh boy. The first move to either kill the president or destroy his career or socially to accomplish his goal. I don't know, man. Okay, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach and then we'll talk about more. And then BGM on. There we go. Hello, welcome to the beach. No endurance stream. Because my voice will give way before everything else. By the way, Hollow Knight anniversary passed. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even remember. What was the Hollow Knight anniversary? It's been a whole year since I started playing Hollow Knight and I'm not even done. Anyways, make sure you guys subscribe if you guys want to see more of me. Not exactly Ace Attorney investigation, but of me. But I will endeavor to stream a couple more. After this week, I'll probably do like 2 more Edgeworth streams. Not in a row, but like maybe in a row, I don't know. And then I will do probably everything else off stream, maybe I don't know. We'll see. Another Friday and Saturday. Yeah, that's true. We got another Friday, Saturday to hopefully get through a big chunk of the next episode. Ready. Okay. Sure. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Let me thank the tier 3 members. Thank you. Guumi, I just subscribed. You're on the front page of my recommended. Oh, Mari-san, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm on front page of someone's recommended. Were you looking up VTubers or were you looking up Ace Attorney? We will get more Edgeworth out by Friday. Yeah, next stream is Friday, same time with Edgeworth. This week is Edgeworth week for me, at least. Okay, thank you to my tier 3 members: Benjamin Wyatt, Chartu Darby, Baba the Great, MDK, VMK2, and Clover. If you want to be shouted out at the end of every stream, please consider joining my membership at the tier 3 Mega Chive Mines. I would super appreciate it. Otherwise, you can always, join membership any other way. Just saying. Any other tier, up to you. She was on my front page for months. It's fate. Let's see if we could raid someone. I know it's a little late for most of you guys, but let's see if we could raid someone just to say hi. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's really late. I know Ari is doing a thing. Let me see if I'm able to raid into that. Sleep well, thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be sleeping well. Yeah, I could raid into this. Okay. She's doing The Wolf Among Us. Her name is Ari? I don't know. But yes, Goomiest Raid. Hashtag Goomiest Raid. I can't spell Goomiest Raid. Just like Brian said, go say hi, be nice, follow rules. And until then, here's a link just in case the thing doesn't work. Until then, see you guys Friday. Oh, bye-bye.